Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we are playing Deadly Premonition Origins for the Nintendo Switch. If you're just joining us, this is our very first time playing it, so you haven't missed a thing, get comfy, you're in for a hell of a ride. But if you ever want to check out some of the other games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? So let's go into the options real quick. I want to make sure to get the audio set the way I like it. So let's see, we're going to set the music volume to... I'm going to set the music volume to maybe right here. We'll see how that works. Going to turn the sound effects down a little bit because they can get a little bit loud. Yeah, the car mechanics are really bad. I don't like them especially. It is true, Owen, and I try to do that. I as much as I want to be a positive person, I still think you guys, especially if you're seeing this game and you're like, oh, that looks fun, you deserve an honest perspective on it. I don't want to get somebody hyped for a game that you're going to play and you're going to be like, wow, this isn't bad. Oh, I didn't mention the bad parts. I want to do that. I want to make sure that you know those as well as the good. You know, I want to give you everything. I want to give you all my thoughts, and I want to try and focus on the positive whenever possible, but I won't leave out the bad stuff. Yeah, the crashes machine, oh my god. I wish there was a way to stop it, because a lot of people have been coming in here today saying, I only have the PC version of this game, what do I do? And I'm like, I don't know. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you what to do with that. I also want to point out here, you notice one of the options in here is called Cruel Production. I love that name so much. That's perfect. Cruel Production is the blood red or is it green? So if it's Cruel Production is on, the blood is red. If it's off, I think it's green. Censorship. And they could have just called it blood color. They could have, but no, they call it Cruel Production. That is a good name for a metal band. Somebody take that. Somebody go copyright that. And Owen, this is actually the third Switch game I've streamed. Before that, we played The World Ends With You, and we played Kirby's Adventure. Which is odd now that I'm thinking about it, because that means I haven't played any native Switch games, I've only played ports. But we have. We have. Oh, nope, we don't want to do that. Options have been changed, do you wish to save them? Yes. Yeah, that is a really dumb censor. I do not care for it. Machine, that's about the only answer you can give a person to that. That is. Nothing else there. Alright, let's get started. And trust me on this, this game gets amazing right from the get-go, so get comfy, everyone. And this loading screen, by the way, holy shit. Alright, so we're off to a good start. We're in the middle of a forest clearing with some random shit, and also there's two children in robes with tiny little halos made out of leaves and wings made out of thistle. What? Let's talk to him.
Could you wait just a little longer? This won't take long.
Okay, sure. No, the opening cutscene's still in there, Finkelroy. It just starts out with this one. I had it backwards, too. I see people are loving this already. I'm excited. Can I go through this door? I cannot. I cannot. Oh, we got a card over here. So there's collector cards in the game. They don't do anything. They're just collectible, but they're there. Oh, that Schloop clip. I'll never get tired of that. Never ever. Alright, so you can observe with X and you can interact with A. Let's observe. White screen. Let's turn the camera. Got a bench over here. Got another door. That one's locked too. What do we got over here? We got a clock. A strange clock is ticking away, though the room itself makes you feel as if time has stopped. And what's over here? A doll shaped like a fat man. It has a plate on it which reads Washington State.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
It's about time to get started.
Zach. Zach, can you hear me? It's me, York. If you can hear my voice, could you respond? Good. I thought you went to sleep. Zach, don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zach?
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think of it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello? Hello?
Zach, I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while. Right, Zach? The perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into your nails? Crazy. Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women. They're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
And there's the crash. Alright, there he goes. We're good.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
Alright, so I know both of the intro scenes with the kids and where he's driving are very loud, but let me know if it's loud from this point. If it gets loud at any other point, I'll turn it down a little bit, but I know those ones were a little bit loud to begin with. But I think the rest of it's balanced pretty well, but keep me posted. Let me know. And I'm glad you folks are enjoying it so far. Why did the squirrels make monkey noises? What the hell was up with that? Let's save. Let's make a save here. Alright, so we got a flashlight. We're gonna need that because it's very dark outside here. Oh, Husketeer! I can imagine that being confusing, Husketeer. Who the fuck is Zach? I don't know. He's just talking. Seems like he's the only one in that car. I think he's talking to Zach? I don't know. Where did the road come from? I think what basically happened is he found a little bit of a path. There's a little bit of a forest path here is all. You find these badges around that give you money for no reason. Tough luck. Have to leave it here, old buddy. How long were we together? Ever since I joined the Bureau? Oh, it's a beautiful car, and I hate to say goodbye, but we must. Alright, so we've got over here, observe it, his toolbox. And this is basically the storage chest in the game. You can store extra items in there and access that from any other things. Is Zach the car? Well, if Zach is the car, Zach is dead. So that's unfortunate. There is a lot of sound effects you're going to recognize in this game, LTG. They seem to have borrowed a lot of sound effects in here somewhere. Yeah, Resident Evil style storage, basically. Oh, you don't like him so far, Jenna? Oh man, I can't wait to see if your opinion changes. And it might not. It might not. I might be Zach too. Maybe he's calling me Zach. Alright, so now it's teaching me how to select a weapon. So we need to get past this fence, so we're going to pull out my steel pipe. We're going to pull it out with L. And then with R, we smash our way through. You need it as a physical copy? You can buy it from the Axis website. They don't sell it in stores, but you can buy it online. Is there a Slater or a Screech? You're terrible. Profiling start. This is basically where York realizes there's something going on and he needs to gather clues to put the pieces together. So it's all staticky because he doesn't have the pieces.
Welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
So yeah, whenever he starts profiling, he knows there's something he needs to find at the place he's at. But we're gonna have to be careful and we're gonna have to gather together the clues. He does. Alright, so here's the weapons I have right now. I've got a steel pipe that I picked up. I've got a mission knife that I started with. And I've also got his 9mm handgun FBI custom. And all of the weapons, most of the weapons in this game have durability and they'll eventually break. But his FBI custom handgun is infinite durability. So that we get to keep forever. Rin, thank you so much for dropping the link in there. And yeah, this game has a really cool atmosphere. It really does have a neat atmosphere. I like it a lot. I mean, you do name special weapons like that. It's D&D rules. You gotta give the unique weapons a name. That's important. The weapon durability is unfortunate, but we're gonna find ways around that before the game's over, so don't worry too much. There is the lighter too, and Wobbin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh god!
Huh?
Well, that's a bad sign. Hey, Roseguard, welcome in. Rose, how are you doing today? How was your stream? Tell me everything, and welcome in everybody from Rose's stream as well. I see King Karkinos, I see Chumu, I see Darkstar, I see Emolicious, nice. And King Karkinos, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in everybody. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane is Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today, we are playing Deadly Premonition for the Nintendo Switch. I've played the game before, but no spoilers, please. We've got some folks in here that have never seen it before, and I want to blow some minds. What is this pause screen? This pause screen is magical. I don't know what to make of this, but it's here. Emolicious, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Rose, I didn't see what you were playing. Hang on, let me scroll up a little bit. You were playing... Oh, Adelier? Wait, Adelier, Ryza? Had a really difficult boss? Oh, wow. I didn't really expect there to be challenging boss fights to that, but that's really cool. Alright, neat. I hope you're still enjoying it, because that seems like a cool game from when I was watching it. It looked really interesting. You got me interested in the series now, at least. Alright, so apparently something has horribly killed a dog. That's not a good sign. So much for my hopes for a peaceful picnic. Do me a favor and stay sharp, Zach. Yeah, that's a bad sign for things to come. Yeah, the stag head was moving back there, right? Is he troubled? I mean, we don't know. We know nothing about this guy aside from his name. Agent York. Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. On assignment, Washington State. Hello? Miss, are you okay, miss? Oh, jeez. I'm a little concerned about this. Yeah, check out that sky back there. That's not creepy at all. That's not disturbing in the slightest. Hello? Whoa! There's nobody in here. Where'd she go? That's weird. A can of pickles. Delicious. And it just says the pickles on it. It literally just says the pickles. I appreciate you acting as if you know nothing. I've done that a few times before. I like to make sure that you can get some feeling of how I felt the first time I played the game. I think that's important. Enter Jason. I mean, this does look pretty creepy. I don't think I've ever seen canned pickles. I've seen jarred pickles, but that's about it. That's not how that song goes, Rin. A control panel for the power grid. This should give us the electricity we need. Not an expert opinion, though. Alright, turn this on, see if we can get some power on in this place. Huh. There we go. What's that? Got a bad feeling. Hello? Miss? Are you okay? Everything fine there? Are you in need of assistance? Oh, God! We got problems! Alright, so now it's giving me a quick walkthrough on combat, which is good because it's a little complicated. Facetious Anarchist, welcome in. And Steve Orange is welcome in as well. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. Alright, so... there we go. We can lock on with ZR. So they have a lock on in this game. But it only aims at center mass, so sometimes it's good not to lock on. But for right now, we're going to. Oh, God. Alright, still playing creepy music. Oh god!
Nice shot.
There we go. Is somebody else? No, we're good. We're good. Butt shots for the win. All right, grab a first aid kit there. All right. So yeah, that's combat in this game. It's not spectacular, but headshots do tons more damage, and you only get headshots randomly when you're auto aiming. So it's if you want to do more damage, you don't want to lock on. It does seem kind of reminiscent of the original Resident Evil 1, it's true, except for the over-the-shoulder aiming style, which is a little weird. But yeah, you'll see why I don't so much like the gameplay later on. You'll see. But yeah, so now we got monsters we gotta fight here too. That's hideous. And Drav, you were saying the first play can't be replicated, and I think you're right for myself, but I think it's you can give other people some sense of that first playthrough vicariously sometimes. I'm gonna try it at least. Australis, that's amazing. Alright, it is a bit loud. Alright, is it just the music that's loud? Because that's easy enough to fix. Let me know if it's just the music or if it's other things. Alright, let's turn the music down to, let's say, 75. Let's just go 70. Just the music? Alright, cool. Hopefully that'll help then. Right. There is that as well, Ren. I can definitely attest to that. Alright, so let's go grab a little bit of cash. We're going to have more money than we know what to do with in this game, but eventually. But there is going to be some times where we need all the money we can get. Let's go ahead and grab what we can. Alright, here's where we're going. Get through there. Alright, we're going to skip profiling until we're done, because it's kind of repetitive.
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes the cake.
It's the first time I've been attacked so directly. Zach, can you give me a logical explanation about what that was? Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
I wouldn't call nearly getting murdered by zombies fun, but hey, up to you. Up to you. Is that phone ringing? That phone's ringing. Alright, so phones in the game are save points, and that's basically what they're teaching you right here. Make sure you save at every phone you can get right there. Yeah, Gamagumo, that one doesn't make a ton of sense. And Machine, I'm so glad I can give you some of this vicariously, because I know not always great to play. Phone's not as good as typewriters. You know, I'm with you on that one, Owen. I think I'm down for that. You want to save? Yes. Alright. See what's over here, too. A lollipop. Sweet sugary candy recovers a little bit of hunger. Yes! There is a hunger system in this game. You get hungry and you get sleepy, and you have to take care of both of these needs. I'm serious. That's a thing. Hey, Space Cowboy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh shoot, the door is just locked. Well, that's not good. That feels especially ominous. Uh-oh. I see something. It's a zombie. Oh no, zombie. Oh, I love explodey barrels. They make me happy. Maybe it was a tiny bit overkill, but, you know, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. When out in the middle of a creepy forest full of zombies, you shoot some barrels. Yeah, the ka-ching afterwards is such overkill. That one's overkill right there. We can also break barrels here. Let's break some barrels. Or boxes, I should say. Yeah! And sometimes there's goodies in there. Sometimes when you break things, there's goodies inside of them. Let's hope the zombies aren't attracted to noise. If they are attracted to noise, then they're going to find the noise of my custom pistol. You know, they like that. I see some more exploding barrels around here. Also some weird black stains on the ground. Oh god! That zombie just came out of that black stain. And... nice! That actually got that zombie from way back there. So the black stains are zombie spawn points. Which is very dangerous. Let's go ahead and reload as well. Still got some ammo, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I love it when he whispers, "Nice shot, excellent," to himself. He's very positive. He's very upbeat, Machine. He's so proud of himself when he does good. They could be anything. At this point, we know so little, Jenna. We don't know what's happening in this town that York's going to. We don't know where these monsters are coming from, why they're attacking him. So many questions. Very little answers at this point.
Amazing.
There we go. Gotta get those headshots. How's the audio for the game now? Is it a little better? Let me know. He's so proud of himself that he acquires awards. I like to think Rose, it's like an allowance. He's like, if I get some headshots today, I'm going to give myself $10 per headshot. Audio's good? Excellent. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate that. Sometimes on older games like this, it is very challenging to balance the audio. I do my best. I did some work before I streamed, but you know, it's hard to get perfect. Get my gun out again here. It's all so we can buy coffee. That's the goal of all this. The man loves him some coffee. He is willing to put his life in mortal danger just to get some good coffee. I can respect that. I suppose that is... oh god! Oh god! I suppose that is true. The zombies actually have a... you guys want to see what the zombies do if they grab you? Let's see what happens if one of these zombies grabs me, shall we? Let's find out. What do they do if they get a hold of me? Oh! That's what they do. So there's that. That's actually one of their less creepy attack animations. They do far worse. I think you messed the sound up. We can still hear the game audio. Isn't that the intention? I thought that was good. She never misses our... yeah, that choking sound. Wow! He sounds so goofy. I know, I love it. Oh, hey. Nope. Oh, there we go. Headshot. I haven't actually been using auto-aim too much. Just because I like getting those headshots. What do we got in here? Alright, there's another toolbox so I can store stuff if I wanted to. Now, what is this? The generator looks really bad. Zach, I think the killer really had a grudge against it? Notice there is an axe in this machinery. Someone has destroyed the shit out of this machinery. Generator looks really bad. Oh, yeah, I just said that. Alright, so that's our second clue. Did he do a playthrough of Shenmue? Not yet. I'd kind of like to check it out someday, but I'm waiting for Sega to lift their prohibition on playing full games. Zach, let's find a way to fix this mess. And we got the fuse box. No, we can't take the axe because it's humongous. No, look at that thing. It's colossal. It's nearly as big as I am. I don't think we'd be able to wield it very well is the problem. Oh, jeez.
Amazing.
Even though this is my 4th or 5th time through this game, this is actually my first time playing with the controller. I've done it keyboard and mouse every other time I've played through, so that part's pretty new to me. Blow that up to save me some time. Can I get that barrel from in there? No, I cannot. There we go. No, you can stream it, but Sega asks that you don't play the endings of any games on stream. And so my feeling is if they don't want me to, I won't, but I'd like them to want me to, is all. Yeah, I didn't actually enjoy Shenmue when I played it back in the day, but I'm willing to give it another chance. I would. Yeah, that animation where he's profiling, he's having a think. Having a good think. Right, there's a lock on this door, but luckily I've got the key. Booyah! Shenmue is bad, I suspect, but I do like some bad games. Exhibit A. So I might enjoy it, I don't know. I want to give it a second shot. Whoa! Hello. Zerby! Oh god.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's exactly the text for that Rose Guard. That's gotta be what's going through his head as he's doing that. Oh, bother. Just going full Winnie the Pooh on us there. There is no fuse. Without a fuse, it won't work. Well, luckily, we've got a solution for that. Looks like nothing is broken. Since it's the same model, I think I can fix it. Yeah, well, they don't actually enforce the prohibition on Twitch, but they do on YouTube. I've actually had a couple of my videos get dinged by Sega on YouTube. So they do enforce it on there, and even though they don't enforce it on Twitch, I'm just choosing to follow it until they lift it, because I think, in principle, I don't like the fact that it's a thing. And Harvester and Gabriel Knight 3. Oh, I didn't like Gabriel Knight 3. Gabriel Knight 3 I did not enjoy. But Harvester, I love Harvester. The Generator 8000, a good model. Fantastic gear. Alright, cool. Power's back on. Power in this area should be much more stable now. Let's hurry ahead, Zach. Jane likes to have things archived and Sega doesn't, so it's unfortunate. And Rose, I'm glad you respect that too. It's frustrating. I'd love to just jump right Yakuza. I would love to jump right onto Yakuza today. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to do it. The second they lift that prohibition, we're going to be playing Yakuza. Yeah, no, I can respect that, Rose. That was a very unfortunate thing for them to say, and even worse for them to do. So I totally respect that as well. Yep. Headshot, yes! Look at that snipe there. Look at that snipe. Can I do it again? Nope. Come on, give me another headshot. Oh, here he comes.
Amazing.
There's another one. Nice. We're doing it. Hey, Demon Grin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are well. Good to see you. It's true, Rose. It's true. It's harming productivity, and people just don't think about that. Ka-ching! Alright, we get through the door right there. Sega has asked that you not play the final boss battle or the ending sequences of any of the Yakuza games, which isn't much. It's like 30, maybe 45 minutes of the game, but still, that's the really crucial part.
Yes.
I would feel really bad if I played a Yakuza game on stream and then just got all the way to the ending and was like, and if you want to see how it ends, you'll have to go buy the game yourself. I mean, maybe if they paid me to do it, but they're not paying me to do that. And that's not what I want to do on this stream. I could get away with it if I wanted to, but it's just not how I want to do. Oh man, Demon Grin, you never heard of Harvester? I'm gonna have to replay Harvester someday now. Congratulations, you just made that happen. Alright. Alright, careful.
Bullseye. Great.
Ah, did not get that headshot. Now, I noticed this guy with the shovel's blocking his head. Some zombies will do that, or whatever these monsters are. They will block their heads so you can't get hate. Now, I don't want to hate on them, Finkelroy. I really don't want to induce any hate towards Sega. It's frustrating, but still, you know, they're going to do what they want to do. I just want to ask them politely. I say, I think you guys should change this policy. I would appreciate it if you do, and I'd thank it by showing people off your games. Which I think would be a good thing for everybody. But ultimately, it's going to be down to them. Still here. Oh, there we go. We got another one spawning from the spawn point over here.
Nice shot. Amazing. Yes.
There we go. It's not even a Boy Scout thing, Marksman. I'm just frustrated about the policy, and I'd like to see it change, not just for me, but for everyone. Yeah, the sound effects in this game are so goofy. Oh, wait, is there another one? Oh, there's another one spawning there. We're not done yet. That one actually might be one of the few infinite spawners in the game. I don't remember. For the most part, there are no infinite spawners, but there's a couple. There are a small handful. Let's head back here and see if there's any. There's no goodies back there, unfortunately. Oh, that might be. Let's get a move on then. Grab some Agent Honor. Grab the small toolkit. Oh, Jenna, I'm so glad you liked it. Harvester. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, they're right there. Oh, holy crap. Well, they snuck up on me. Jeez. Well, that was spooky. Yeah, Harvester is magical. I'm glad you liked it. Avil's Lair, welcome in. How are you doing today? You know how you did that crime? There was protests. There was political pressure, too. There was a lot of crime. That's true, Marksman. That is true. Owen, I'm going to play Mass Effect before the end of 2020. I promise you that. Who the hell is this? Oh, God! What's going on? Oh, God! Well, that's a game over. Alright, so, giant guy with a giant axe. No, this is not a deathless run. I'd love it if it was, but, you know, this is me we're talking about. I'm not going to try and make miracles happen. But yes, Mass Effect 1, before the end of 2020, hold me to that. I'm going to do it. I will do that. Hey, Shane, you died. Did I? I wasn't looking. I might have missed it. Little Red Riding Hood, is that what we're going to call him? Nothing little about that guy. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to like Andromeda too. I feel like I will. I feel like I'm going to enjoy Andromeda, but we'll have to see once we get there. I'm going to play the first 3 Mass Effect games, then we'll play Andromeda. And I'll judge it when we get there. That could get far in life if we hold you to a game. I want you guys to hold me responsible for these things. Make sure to keep me honest. Make sure that I do what I promise I'm going to do. That's important. These are my principles. That guy just blew up and died on fire, and I enjoy that. That guy also died on fire, and that's really cool. I'm having fun doing it. I'm going to get this Agent Honor, and then we're going to run the hell away. There's lots of bad dudes. That's a first aid kit. We need that. Let's see. If you fail to play Mass Effect in its entirety before the end of 2020, play Call of Duty. No, I can't do that. That's so far away from my brand. I don't even know what my brand looks like from there. I can't promise that much. But I am going to do it. I am going to do it. I actually got a rough idea of when I'm going to do it too. Just a rough idea. But still, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh God, falls. I'm not playing Get It Over It though. Bennett Foddy, not happening. Oh God. What? What? Okay, so that happened. That is definitely a thing that just went on. Yeah, big axe guy just tried to murder me and then made a break for it. That's cool. That's fun. Fun for the whole family. I don't know. I do like the original Call of Duty. I've had some fun with that one. But, I don't know. It's just not the kind of thing I usually stream on here. There is red ivy climbing this door. If we don't go through soon, the red ivy will lock it up. Can I go through it? Oh, we can. Just gotta pass and wait for the corner. My cardio's pretty okay. Oh no, John, you wanna watch Getting Over It? I'd never get over it is the problem. I would never ever get over it. Oh, that's a lot of weird red vines. And hey, Shadowline, welcome in. Yeah, I've got the special edition as well. Take care of yourself, Havoc. And there's some hints about what's to come in the game right there.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it. Yesterday morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
Interesting. What did your coffee tell you this morning, chat? I need to know. That's some fucking talking to coffee. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy the new Stanley Parable the second it comes out. I love Stanley Parable. That one's one of my favorite games as well. Clear as a crisp spring morning. You drink tea. Did you read the leaves, Gamagumo? That's important. To drink more coffee, obviously. Yeah, seriously, Stanley Parable is #1 in my top 5 games of all time, and #2, I'll never stream it, just because the experience of playing it is so unique. I wouldn't want to take that away from anybody. It's that good. It's so good. I only started drinking coffee in the last couple of years because night shifts finally started getting to me. I enjoy coffee now. I enjoy the experience of coffee. Rin. Good deal, good deal. Go back to sleep, that's a good one too. Alright, well, I guess we're walking into town now. Since, you know, my friggin' car. Did that deer head just nod? I didn't say anything, Rin. Are we talking about this mounted stuffed deer head? That's crazy. Why would a mounted stuffed deer head nod? What? The sign reads, "Welcome to Greenvale." So we're finally here, Zach. Alright, this is where we're going, I guess. There's a payphone. Why aren't we calling it Uber? Because this game takes place in the early 2000s. No Uber, unfortunately. Ah, machine. Sweet, sweet caffeine. Sweet, sweet caffeine. Yeah, back then you had to call an actual taxi service, and if you didn't know the phone number of the taxi service, well, you're screwed. You're screwed.
Now you were very late.
Emily Wyatt, Greenvale Deputy Sheriff.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent, Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
If you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all.
She's easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world. By the way, don't mention anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho. Don't want that, do we, Zach?
No, we don't.
To Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
George Woodman, Greenvale Sheriff. Yeah, he's literally saying that stuff out loud.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course. By the way, George, I had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right. Don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it. Do you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan.
Ooh.
And we'll handle the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Zach, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
Getting a little bit territorial there. I did notice that. Bad guy monologue. That mustache too. Oh my gosh. It looks like just like a big musty like porn stash that just turned downwards through pure rage and bitterness. Yeah, no mention of the zombies. We're just gonna leave that part out. Would they even believe me, Australis? Do you think they'd buy that? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, that scar on his cheek is pretty wicked as well. I'm not sure who won though, Will, but you're right, you're right. Enjoy our squirrels, they sound like monkeys. It is a frowning mustache, it makes him look angrier. Arguments, you're starting to believe in the power of deadly premonition now. It's good. It's good. Alright, let's save. That seems like the most cliche thing right there, Chinanin. We ain't like you city boys. Let's get a recap.
Previously during the investigation,
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenwood. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
I love that they have recaps at the beginning of every chapter. That's so cute. Episode 1, First Day of Investigation. Last time on Twin Peaks. The Twin Peaks vibe is so powerful in this game. I want to let you know, the original version of this game when it was being developed was called Rainy Woods. And from what we know from it, apparently there was so many similarities between Rainy Woods and Twin Peaks that several aspects were changed at the advice of the company lawyers for fear of getting sued. I kid you not. I'll post some stuff in Discord later if I remember. And hey, Zohaku, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, you got this on the Switch too. Nice, nice. Asura's Wrath did have recaps as well. And Alan Wake. Alan Wake had recaps. Although Alan Wake always drove me nuts because the recaps were before the save point. So you'd watch the recap and then you'd save, and then when you turned off the system and turned it back on, you wouldn't get the recap next time you played. That's the strangest design decision. I did watch Twin Peaks the second time as an adult. I loved it. I loved it. It was definitely a product of its time, and not all of it held up well, but oh, it's good. It's good. Acquired taste again, but I enjoyed it. Oh, it's a late 80s, early 90s TV show that inspired this game, as a matter of fact. Weird stuff. So we're back in that spooky clearing in the woods again. The kids appear to be gone, though. We got a new card, Angel Isaac. One of those little kids. Oh, the TV has been knocked over. That's weird. What do we got over here? A sugar donut! Sugar donuts will satisfy a small amount of your hunger. It's true, you always need more than one. They did make Season 3. Season 3 I have mixed feelings about, but I'm glad they made it. I'm down with it. Isaac can only be shortened to Zach. Zach is an angel boy. There's a theory. Can you go through the door? The door is unlocked this time. Ooh. I could go for some donuts. I haven't had some in a while. Alright, we can go on this path this time. There's red leaves everywhere. Kinda weird and spooky. Into the door, Void!
York! York!
Whoa!
Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath.
Chet, we gotta hold our breath!
Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
Oh, I'm dead. They're still holding it here. All right, Breathe, breathe.
Who are you?
That was a really long time to hold your breath. Holy crap. Alright, don't give me any answers, small child. Whatever. And Trav, this is the third time I've bought this game. The third time. I have it on PC, PS3, and now Switch. And I bought the special edition for this one. Dreadful Zombie, welcome in. I'm excited as well. Rose, what would you know about this this chain fellow? You familiar with him?
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, and twin angels. But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
Priorities.
Let's head.
Missed what he was saying there. Oh, dang it, I cut him off. My bad. We catch up on chat. In passing. Fair enough. Yeah, he shouldn't be sleeping in his clothes, especially nice work clothes. Yeah, that is basically how Deadly Premonition 2 got made. People just kept buying them up and talking about it. Small donut shop in North Carolina that has amazing donuts. Line can be seen for miles. Oh, I want to try that place. I don't even know what they have, but I want to try it. Coffee does sound good, though. Alright, let's see what we got in our room here. So we've got this bed where we can actually go to sleep anytime we want to. We're going to go ahead and save our game. Yeah, York loves him some cigarettes, and York loves him some caffeine. And yeah, his clothes may still be in his car. They may have come back to the room by now. We'll take a look. And yeah, he's got his clothes back. That's his briefcase right here. My other clothes are in here. Let's see what we got available. Hey, Kais, welcome in. I want a bed too where I can sleep anytime I want to. Oh, Kais, that's the dream. That is the dream. So yeah, we can actually change suits at any time, and we must change suits periodically, because if we wear the same suit for too long, we will gain the status Stinky Agent, at which point flies will loudly begin buzzing around us at all times, including during cinematics. No matter how dramatic, no matter how tense, flies. Loudly. Please do this just for fun once. Oh god. I may accidentally do it at some point. How long will be considered too long? I don't actually know what the time is. Stinky can be useful? Is that actually a thing in that game? Holy crap. Alright, I guess we can try wearing this for a little while. But it is really bad. It's amazing. Oh my god. This is literally some Kojima shit. Sweary, man. Sweary is a hell of a drug, let me tell you. You're gonna learn. Huh, some cool paintings. It's actually kind of a cool little room. A bit, you know, it's really spacious. Working mirrors? That's always neat. I always respect those. Let's head into the bathroom here. Get that one dude to leave me alone. True, true. This stink armor. Oh my god. We can shave. Not bad. You can shave, and if you don't shave, you will get a very rough-looking 5 o'clock shadow. Go ahead and shave. There we go. trimmed up, looking all nice. I mean, I can understand not having working mirrors just because in basically any game, unless it's like a really, really small, like house-based game, the problem is a working mirror is going to be a big waste of processing power. Big, silly waste of processing power. So I can respect that. Is this a crime-solving game or a real-life sim? Yes. There are no leaderboards on the Switch version, unfortunately. There weren't on the PC version either. That would be nice, though. Alright. We're in this big, classy-looking hotel. We had a, Alright, so it doesn't look like anybody's at the front desk right now. Let's see what's over this way. They got some vending machines. You can buy snacks, but they're a little bit pricey, as I'll show you. $25 for a lollipop, and $35 for some saltines. That's some inflation right there, my friends. Horrifying, horrifying inflation. Or maybe this town is just more isolated than I realize. Because that's some pricey crackers right there. $25 for a lollipop, and $35 for some saltines. Oh, that's Alaskan Bush prices right there. We're in Washington State right now, which I don't think has anywhere quite that isolated. Or at least not a town like this anyway. Vending machines owned by a movie theater. Ouch. So we're not gonna buy anything from here because that's a lot. How about the sparkling water machines? What do they got in there? All right, so coffee with milk is $13, and black coffee is $31 for 1 cup. 1 cup of coffee. Why is the black coffee more expensive than the coffee with milk? I don't know. These are mysteries. Why does putting the milk in the coffee make it cheaper? I don't know. How much for that deal you have there? You can't afford it. You can't even afford to hear the price. No wonder there's murders in this town. People gotta eat. So many cows and no coffee beans. It's a terrible state of affairs. Oh my god.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Polly Oxford hotel owner.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yes, it's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Holly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Yeah, sure, good idea.
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale. It rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
The clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Tell me about the shops here.
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65.
Galaxy of
I
Terror?
don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
I hope you guys like that song because it's coming like every 10 minutes for the entire game. Ferocia, welcome in, and Mel Plays Games, welcome in too. How are you folks doing this weekend? The scene's so good. Look with interest, sure.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning.
What?
F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
What?
Now then, let's get going.
I'm sorry, what? What? What was... What? Okay. Clear as a crisp... No, it wasn't. What's happening? Ferocia, are you on drugs? Yes, and the drug is called Deadly Premonition. And it's some potent shit. So, yeah, it's probably one of the most iconic scenes in the entire game there. Him just teeing shit in his coffee now. And the table. Him shouting over the table. Oh god, Ferocia, I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Because it's just so fucking weird. Unrelentingly weird. Consistently weird. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you folks are enjoying it so far. G Pudding, welcome in. How are you doing today? Trey Dog, good to see you as well. Seriously, that song with the whistling is in the game constantly. In tense situations, in funny situations, they just keep playing that song over and over again, and it just never stops being ridiculous. And yeah, Jenna, that carpet in there is hideous. Like, this right here is nice. This carpet's okay. I can see that. Also, there's apparently a bar in the town called the Galaxy of Terror. I need to know your thoughts on this, chat. Is that a good thing? Would you go to a bar if you're in an unfamiliar town, in the middle of Podunk nowhere, Washington State? Would you go to a bar called the Galaxy of Terror? You're just driving by a bar called the Galaxy of Terror. Do you go, yeah, I want to stop in there? Personally, I'd go, well, I don't want to die today, and then I keep on going. Because that's a name right there. Holy shit. I'm seeing a lot of yeses in chat, though. I'm seeing a lot of enthusiastic yeses. I'm impressed. I'm confused. I see Chumo's on the no train right there. Does that bar have a pinball machine? I want to say it does. I know they have darts in there. I don't remember if they have a pinball machine. Out of curiosity, fair enough. That's kind of... Wait, it's common to have bars called the Galaxy of Terror? That's weird. Just pick us up afterwards? Yeah, sure, just text me. I'll be right over there. Oh, we will be playing the darts minigame. It's alright. The darts minigame is alright. I don't remember how it was in Shenmue, but it's okay in this one. Names like, seriously? Like, do you have any examples? Do you have any good ones? I'm curious now. What do you have that holds a candle to the Galaxy of Terror? Also, hey, Polly, what's up?
Oh, hi.
Ah, yes, Mr. Morgan. If you need anything, you can find me at the front desk. I sell daily goods to guests. I don't have much, but they may help you out. You're the sales girl too, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Coffee comes as a set with the breakfast. Don't worry, the service here is just as good as any fancy city hotel. Great, thank you. Alright then, did you want something? Let's talk. If you're heading out, I should warn you, don't be out too late. There's been a lot of trouble in these parts recently. Trouble? You know, that terrible murder. It's just so scary. Very true, but I am, looking for the murderer. It would be much easier if the killer would just show up and try to kill me. Oh, don't say such horrible things. Well, you gotta risk something to gain something. Oh, Mr. Morgan, I'm not that kind of lady. Zach, I think she's misunderstanding us again. Alright, new clue. She's not that kind of girl. She's not into that. Let's sneak behind the desk and steal some shit. Oh, we can just look. Can't actually take anything from there. That's pretty awesome there, Spinach. Pinball is good. I do appreciate some pinball. Forbidden Planet, I know that one. Forbidden Planet sounds cool. I'd love to check that place out. We do have some... Let's check what our inventory looks like. How much stuff have we got? So... where is our ammo? I don't actually know where our ammo is listed in here. Or do we just not have any ammo right now? I don't know. It isn't actually showing any ammo. I thought it was in, item. Weird. Well, I need to pick some up then. That's strange. I'm kind of getting that feeling, serious. My favorite bar to go in Anchorage was the Office Lounge. Sorry how I'm going to be late. I'm in the office. Oh, that's clever. I liked that a lot. I'm guessing that was exactly what was going through the owner's name when he thought it up. In which case, and if it was and he suggested that to me, I'd definitely give him a nice. And yeah, if we've got any fans of Machine in here, Machine was actually playing this game recently too, and he played the PC version, which is busted as hell, which means he is a trooper, and I thank him for that. Oh, nice Husketeer, very cool. Alright, another chapter cleared right there. They're pretty short at the beginning of the game, but overall the chapters aren't super long in here. Who is this Machine imposter? Only one Machine. Except no imitations. Wait, are you serious, Rose? That's amazing. That is the sense of humor I respect. No one likes Machine. Savage. Ow. Oh, here it is again. What do you know? It's been a whole 10 minutes. Let's get some more song.
A police car.
Our office is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Don't be late, Sheriff George Woodman.
So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin. I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values. Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
And murderers? You know, there's that too. Let's not forget that. Machine Pharaoh only likes you for your floppy banana. I saw you put your floppy banana on Twitch. Most people would get banned for that, but clearly somebody at Twitch likes that floppy banana. It's a good thing to have. They didn't find his car. This is a loner from the police station. So his car is still out in the woods somewhere. Values. And zombies. And decent coffee, apparently. Machine, you know some people, you have connections, and you know what they like. That's impressive. So these are the controls for the car. There's a lot of them, as you notice. And I just want to point out there are separate buttons for turning the wipers on and off, and separate buttons for the left signal and the right signal. Is there any point to signaling? No. Is there any point to using the wipers? Yes, you can see better in the rain. That's actually a mechanic. I'm actually trying to notice what these are, because this is a lot of directions. Why do they have so many directions? Oh, I got a button for the headlights too. I don't think I ever used those. That's a thing. The driving literally uses every button on the entire controller. That's insane. What is side brake? I think that's supposed to be e-brake. I think side brake is the e-brake. And boost is the make car go faster. There is literally no rhyme or reason for it. Although, when you boost in the game, you get tired as if you were sprinting. Try and figure that one out, because I haven't yet. Ferocia! Oh, Ferocia, thank you for the gift sub right there. Gift sub number 5. Making it rain gift subs in here. Thank you for that, Ferocia. I really appreciate that. Funny Redemption, you enjoy that gift sub. You enjoy the emotes. I hope you do. And seriously, Ferocia, thank you for the support. That means a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, alright, so brake is right there. Accelerate's right there. Why are brake and accelerate not symmetrical? Alright, I guess they kind of are symmetrical, just the L and R buttons. Oh, so much going on here. There's a talk button. Who are you talking to? Zach. That's what you need that for. Angel Snowfall, welcome in. How are you doing today? Alright, let's try and make this work. We got the master key, which will work on all of the police cars in town. We got a flare, which will summon a new police car if we lose ours. Episode 1, Sheriff Office. Alright. Oh my god, his frame rate's awful. Oh, the B button does nothing, so there's one button, free. If you run out of gas, you have to get out of the car and walk. And it's not fun because this town is enormous. So you've got a flare, you can summon a new car if you need one, but flares are consumables.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
Sure.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material.
Truth.
Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad.
It's true.
Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
I do remember that.
Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well.
It's awesome.
It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in 95. The 87-minute-long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes.
Jeez.
But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it. I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together. I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
You can. I want to actually stop to just talk about the fact we just actually had a conversation about the movie Attack of the Killer Tomatoes in a video game, because that blows my mind so much. Oh, it's so good. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is very old, and also, if anybody wants to see something that'll blow your mind, they made a sequel to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes called Revenge of the Killer Tomatoes, and who is one of the main characters in that movie? Would you believe it's George Clooney? An extremely young and very much down on his luck George Clooney is in Revenge of the Killer Tomatoes. I highly recommend looking up at least a little bit of it on YouTube, because wow, that is a thing. Holy shit. Also, it's a really funny movie. I enjoy that one a lot. Seriously, he looks like a teenager in that one. He must have been in his early 20s at the oldest. He is a tiny, tiny little baby in there. Who is Zach and why is he in her mind? We have no idea, Chenenin. He just keeps talking to some guy named Zach. Out loud, constantly. But yeah, seriously, YouTube some scenes like Revenge of the Killer Tomatoes, George Clooney. There's got to be some scenes on YouTube. It's insane. It really is a funny movie, too. Yeah, that's Return. Return, the sequel, the second Killer Tomatoes movie has George Clooney in it. It's so weird. Yeah, IMDb'd it, and then you're like, wow, that actually is George Clooney. What do you know? Oh yeah, and Clint Eastwood was in just a couple of minutes of Jaws 2. Weird times, man. Weird times. Alright, we're almost there. There's also a phone, like, right across the street from the police station. I'm not gonna park, because I'm extremely rude. I'm just gonna leave the car idling in the middle of the street. Because I'm an FBI agent, goddammit. What are they gonna do, arrest me?
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office, but if you want to act on a hunch, then I'm with you.
I like that the game's constantly being like, don't you have somewhere to be? Aren't you supposed to be somewhere right now, buddy? You got something to do? Rin, you don't know if August is playing Skyrim in the living room or just letting the opening run. So tempted to go behind him and say, hey, you're finally awake. Do it! Oh my god. Opportunities like that do not come along every day. And yeah, it's true, every actor has their beginning. And a lot of times their beginnings are incredibly goofy. I'm always reminded of Heath Ledger doing a very strange TV show about Irish mythology called Roar. Look that one up sometime. What even is that? Heath Ledger was in this tiny little, like, Hercules ripoff called Roar? On, like, basic broadcast TV for a while? It's mostly Heath Ledger walking around with long hair and smoldering eyes and yelling sometimes. That's basically the entire premise of the TV show. I did watch every episode of it. Let's not fuck around. I did that. That was the thing that happened. Greenvale Sheriff's Department.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. The Don't you agree, Zach?
Oh, you've seen it, Kumatori? That's awesome. Keanu Reeves did an entertainment thing for the Canadian Broadcast Corporation? Holy shit. Ahem.
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you. I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
He's Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. Well, I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay. Let me know when things are ready. Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Oh, Ferocious, he's just bashful. He's a little bit shy. Also runs like that. That's actually a thing. I've been having so much trouble keeping up with chat today, but at least I understand I am reading all the comments and understand that like 70% of them is just people going, what the fuck is this? And it gives me so much joy. Every time I look over at chat and see someone confused, my day gets that much better. Oh my gosh. York, wait, what kind of people do you know? This game is magical. There is nothing like this game in the whole world, and I love it. Jenna, you Googled it. It looks like something you'd watch as a kid. It was from that brief and very strange period where every network on the planet was watching Hercules and Xena and going, hey, I can do that. I can make a show about people in mountains in New Zealand yelling. Sure, let's do that. So there was knockoffs everywhere. Gee, putting him on, I'm almost wondering if that happened. Alright, let's go see if Thomas found that key yet. We got places to be. That animation! I really can't seem to find that key. What should I do? The sheriff isn't going to be happy. It has a southern flying squirrel key holder attached to it. You haven't seen it, have you? Oh, alright, I guess we gotta go find the key. And Sisu, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, they've got sliding bookshelves. That's so fancy. I've never actually seen one of these in person. They don't really have them much in the Midwest. A southern flying squirrel on the keychain. That's important. I'm doing good, Sisu. Thank you for asking. Oh yeah, and all the X-Files ripoffs back in the day. None of them really stuck around very much, but there were a couple of the Hercules and Xena ripoffs that lasted a season or two at least. Yeah, let's just go find this guy's keychain. Sure. Just search through the whole keychain. Hey, you're new here. Welcome to our little town. Go search the entire police station for me, because I lost the thing you need to get the files. Elena, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see ya. We're doing a no spoiler run of this, so be cautious. But it's good to see ya. I'm glad you're here. I remember you were here for the original playthrough of this game, way back when. Hope you enjoyed the second time through as well.
Hi.
Hello there, Emily. Pretty you perhaps show me around the office before the meeting starts? I'm sorry, Agent York, I've got my hands full. Could you ask Thomas? I don't think that's a good idea. Why, what's going on? He lost the key to the cabinet with the files. He asked me to take a look around the office till he finds it. Well, I hope that doesn't take too long. Yeah, I hope so too. Resident Evil before the contagion sure looks like it, doesn't it? How long could it take to find one keychain in an entire police station? I watch games, do you mean a deadly premonition? Alright, so you see this little notebook icon above George's head? That means he's got a side quest. Let's take a look.
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Agent Morgan. Exercise keeps me healthy. I haven't missed a day since I started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zach.
But I can't do my full routine today without Arnold. I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold?
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see Arnold around, let me know, will ya? Can't finish my workout menu without him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Alright, I need to go find his workout partner, Arnold. Sure. You did figure it out, Elena. That was very cool. You figure these things out more often than not before the big reveals. It's really neat. And yes, for anybody that didn't know, the original Japanese name of this game was Red Seed's Profile, hence the jokes in chat. And like I said, even before that, they had been planning to call the game Rainy Woods, but they made some changes to avoid getting sued into oblivion by the makers of Twin Peaks, because it was really similar apparently, which is kind of hilarious. Alright, let's keep looking around, see what doors we can go into. See if we can find these things. Arnold is missing, but he'll be back. That's an exit, so we don't want to leave the building. We're not going to check in the bathrooms. Why are the names in brackets? It means it's, in that case, it was because it's the object of the quest. So it's telling you Arnold is the object of the quest here. But yeah, it's usually just to sort of highlight what you're supposed to be looking for. Ooh, we can check the weather. The rain should stop in the afternoon, but it will still be cloudy. Yeah, my kind of day right there. I enjoy a little bit of overcast weather. Hoodie weather, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't believe it was ever intentionally developed as a Twin Peaks game. I think it was sort of made as a Twin Peaks homage. And then the legal team for the studio is like, this isn't an homage, this is a ripoff. You absolutely cannot make this game like this. But I don't think it was ever, like, officially supposed to be a Twin Peaks game, as far as I know. Right, what do we got in here? Long-tailed flying squirrel key? No. Key holder with a long-tailed flying squirrel. The key belongs to the sheriff's office. He said it was the southern flying squirrel, so that's not the right one. Alright, we got the toolbox and the suitcase so we can change our clothes or access our items in there. We don't need to do that right now. What is this? Oh, we can open some of the lockers. See if there's anything in there. Why can you tell the difference between somebody's flying a squirrel? I don't know. Why are there multiple different types of squirrel keychains in here? Riddle me that, man! I don't know. Let's keep looking. Nothing in there. Storage. Let's see what's in here. Who made all of these keychains? That's what I want to know, too. And why were they all different? So if you get flies by wearing a suit too long, do you get rid of them? Yeah, you just change them, but then you also have to pay money to get your old suit laundered. You do have to do that. Pointy-tailed flying squirrel. That's not the right one either. We want the southern flying squirrel. Why are there multiple flying? I don't know. I don't know, but that's the wrong type of flying squirrel keychain. Someone is a really big fan of flying squirrels in this police station. Squirrels is the town mascot? I don't know. I mean, we did hear that squirrel that sounded like a monkey in the opening sequence. I still don't know what that's all about. Why was there a squirrel that made monkey noises? What sound designer thought that was a cool thing to do? I don't know. Why not take them all? It actually slows the game down because you have to go back to Thomas and he'll be like, no, that's not the right one. I'm saving you guys some time. How many different types of flying squirrels are there even? This I do not know. They got a shooting gallery in here. You can actually play it a little bit if you want to test your aim, but I don't think there's actually any rewards for doing it. You would have collected them all? You gotta catch them all. I have been told that. You gotta catch them all. Elena asking the real questions right there. It doesn't make you shower as well, but you do have to sleep and you do have to eat. So there is a lot of that stuff going on. And you can't actually sleep in the jail cells for some reason. If you want to slum it, you can. Hopefully you'll be bringing in the culprit soon. Though that'll mean the end of our little vacation here. Little vacation! You're on the job here. You're trying to catch a murderer, man. There was an item. I don't think that was an item back at the shooting range. I thought that was, but I'll have to check that out too. You can just walk in any of the cells. That's fine. The Agent Honor, and what is this here? The curvy-tailed flying squirrel keys. Nope. Sorry, that's the wrong type of flying squirrel. Nope, not that one. What is that even doing in the jail cell? I don't know. I have no idea. Squirrels, man. It does look like he's not being very effective at running. What was behind the bed on the wall? Some sort of poster, I think? I don't remember. All right, let's see if that was something by the shooting range. Oh, there was a drink in there. All right, I'm going to have to go back and grab that one. Striped squirrel keys. Nope. Where the hell is the southern squirrel keys? You know, I'm just going to start grabbing these things. We're just going to take everything. Just in case maybe he has a different name for them. We're just going to grab all the squirrel keys. And we're going to be like, Thomas, what key do you want? What in the hell key do you want, Thomas? One of these stupid squirrel keys must open the doors. Right? Possibly. Oh, there's a bed propped up against the wall, it looks like. Here I found all 37 and a half keychains you lost. Yeah, just a bed propped up against the wall there. There's the curvy-tailed flying squirrel keys. You notice they actually all look distinct, too. Some poor 3D animator actually went through and made and actually made 3D models for every different keychain. Just for the weird gag. I tried inspecting that. Unfortunately, I can't actually look at it. I'm about to flying squirrel my boot into Thomas's ass. Thing keeps missing the fizzy. Oh, hey, there is a door back there. That's weird. I can't interact with anything, though. I can't even look at it. Last one on the left. All right, let me take a look. I want a fizzy. Fizzy sound away. How many? Why are they all flying squirrels? Not even just squirrels. Flying squirrels. This is the last one on the left, isn't it? Or do you mean this last one? I don't see a fizzy anywhere. This one? Ferocia! Ferocia, thank you for gifting another sub to, I watch games sometimes. Gift sub number 6! That really is generous of you, and I'm glad you're having a good time hanging out here tonight, Ferocia. Oh, the little bubble's right in there? That just means, those aren't in front of the bed, actually. That's showing that you can sleep in the bed. The little bubbles just show that there's an interactable, and you can tell by the pillow up there that's saying you can sleep in this bed. So yeah, it's what is it? The bubbles usually mean an item you can interact with. A blue glow means that it's an item you can pick up, and a red glow means it's a quest important item you can pick up. Poor Jimmy, Sisu, right? Poor Jimmy. Yeah, why do the metal prison doors make the same noise as every other door? I don't understand. But yeah, thank you so much for that, Ferocious. That's really cool of you. So let's see, did we already grab the one over here? We already did grab the one over here. Well, time to go back upstairs then. It kind of is a smart idea. You need to know exactly what the right type of squirrel is, but I don't know, man. Where the hell is that squirrel key? Oh yeah, this game definitely gives me some Resident Evil vibes. I'm sure there was some inspiration from Resident Evil here. Let's smash this thing for no reason whatsoever. Because I hate the police! We go into the police station, we're just gonna smash up all their stuff. Where were the other ones we saw? There was one in the locker room, we'll grab that one. And there was one in the storage room too. Maybe they're wood, but painted silver. They couldn't even afford, like, actual metal. So all they did was they just made them out of wood and just sort of painted over it. Alright, so we'll grab that one too. Sure, why not? York, probably. Probably. With the thinking hand, that's true. I have been, I do still have 2 emote slots that I haven't filled. And I've been thinking of doing like a Shane Think and maybe a Shane Sith. I just haven't got around to it yet. Wait, what is this here? Gray squirrel keys. That one's not even a flying squirrel. It's just a squirrel. Okay. Take that one, I guess. Let's open the fridge. What's in the fridge? A turkey sandwich! Hell, oh, it's a card for the turkey sandwich. Hell yeah, turkey sandwich card. And also there's something over here. Wait, what is this in the corner? A dumbbell!
Zach, we found Arnold. Let's get him back to George. I guess it's a cute name for a dumbbell.
He named his dumbbells Arnold and Sylvester. Like the 80s movie action stars. That's the thing that's happening. I assume it's got the name written on it somewhere. I'm guessing. It is kind of cute, though. Don't steal my lunch. I'm hungry. Alright, so where was George? We need to go return this to him. I should remember where he was. I think it was on the other side. Who the fuck names dumbbells? That is an excellent question. And one that I don't have the answer to. Aside from, you know, George. I guess George names them. Yeah, he didn't even say it was dumbbell. He just said it was his workout partner. George is such a nerd. Yeah, dude's wearing his cop uniform, including a leather jacket. He's just standing there doing squats. That doesn't seem very comfortable. Agent Morgan, did you want something? Yeah, take this dumbbell back. Used for working out the muscles. It says Arnold on it. I wonder if that's the name of the owner. No, that's the name of the dumbbell.
George, I found Arnold.
Really?
He was a bit hard-headed, but I got him to come back.
Oh, Arnold. Well done, Agent Morgan. Now I can work out using my normal workout menu.
Good to hear that.
Here's a little something to show you my appreciation.
Oh, I got a card, Arnold and Sylvester.
So that makes us even. I don't owe you anything, And you don't owe me anything. No changes to how we work together. Just bear that in mind.
You're
Zach?
welcome, asshole.
He needs some friends who aren't so dumb.
Ah, puns. Yeah, he wasn't even doing squats right. He was just bending his knees and flapping his arms. That is not how squats work. He was going crazy with those dumbbells, though. Holy shit. Dude's gonna blow an elbow right there. That is insane. Yeah, why were the dumbbells clanking like they were a suit of armor? If anybody was severely inebriated making this game, it was the audio designer. I'm looking at you with squirrels that sound like monkeys. I'm looking at you. Alright, we've got a bunch of squirrel keys. Let's see if any of them are the right squirrel keys. Maybe they transform into armor? There's a twist I'm looking for. Thomas, are any of these the right keys? Agent York, did you find the key? I found a gray squirrel key.
You found the key.
Is this the one you were looking for?
No. This is a gray squirrel. Sorry, that's not the key. Nothing particularly special about the gray squirrel, I'm afraid. You can find them in the US, Canada, and in England, too.
A
Squirrel
gray
facts.
squirrel. What was I thinking?
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Squirrel facts. Yeah, nothing special about him. Ouch. He does look kind of like Adrian Brody, doesn't he? How about the long-tailed flying squirrel?
You found the key.
Is that
I
the
hope
one?
so.
No. This is a sugar glider. Sorry, wrong key. The sugar glider is a small gliding possum. It has shorter hair and a longer, column-like tail. You can really see its muscle definition on this image, can't you? But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Zach, can you tell these things apart?
I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming today to my Squirrel Facts stream. I hope you're taking notes. This all will be on the test. Who is Zach? We don't know, but for some reason York keeps talking to somebody named Zach. Like, constantly. Even when he's by himself. What about the striped squirrel? Is that the right one? Is
You
this
found the key.
is this the guy?
I hope this is the right one.
Please just tell me it's the... No. No.
You found a Siberian chipmunk this time, have you? Sorry, wrong key.
A Siberian chipmunk?
This species lives in northern Japan on the island of Hokkaido. They're actually quite a popular pet.
So it isn't even a squirrel.
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
This will all be on the exam and will be 30% of your course credits. We're not fucking around here, folks. We take our squirrel lore very seriously. You want to come into this channel, you better know your squirrels. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think that's fair. All right, how about the curvy-tailed flying squirrel? Is that the right one?
You found the key.
Please.
That's the right one?
This has to be it, right? Thomas? Oh!
Yes, a southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you. Well, Zach, we just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
We're earning our pay right here. I'm pleased.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
This
is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious. Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
DB Stewart, welcome in. Is this game as hammy as it seems? It is 12 times hammier than you could possibly imagine. And it's amazing. Welcome in. And Crispy Creamy, welcome in as well. You love that whistle. Oh, it's so good. I think they probably just didn't pay the audio designer very well, honestly. And yeah, what are you talking about? Cost of living when a box of saltine crackers is $35. That's insane. That's exactly what he's doing there, Chinin, and he's passive-aggressively chowing down on that biscuit. I don't know, I think they're not donuts. The one he was eating looked like a little jelly, like a jelly biscuit or something like that. And Baller, welcome in. How are you doing today? We were making fun of the squirrels at the very beginning of the game that sounded like monkeys. That has always bothered me. Oh, we're back!
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
Alright, let me catch up on chat a little bit right here. Jamie Dodgers. I've heard of the term. I've never actually seen a Jamie Dodger before. And Defective Ash, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's the weekend treating you so far? I am doing good. I am enjoying playing one of my favorite games ever right here. Yeah, the hospital closed in 10 hours. We better not screw around. It's like 20 minutes away, but oh man. If we don't step on it. Alright, let's get over there. Let's do this thing. See if I remember. Oh, I don't know how to reverse. I don't know if I remember how to reverse. That's going to be a considerable problem.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack. Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
Left shoulder for reverse, thank you so much for that, Ren, I appreciate it. I've never actually had a Tim Tam before either. I don't know anything. Up. Up. Alright, there we go. So it's just brake is reverse too, I guess? Wait, how do I get out of here? How do I escape from this hellish lot? The hell's the exit?
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well with women, you might be surprised to hear.
That's because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
Too fixated on violent crimes. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path, first and foremost. That's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Zach, there he is, the monarch, in all his glory. Kind of makes me glad that I wasn't born here.
Did you say something, Agent Morgan?
No, nothing, George. I was just reflecting on a little history.
Well, we're in the middle of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
Okay, which right now is driving.
Catch up real quick on chat. I got late to the possible, so they're stuck in the parking lot. We're just gonna drive around in circles for the next 10 hours. Streamer how to learning how to drive a car in a video game. It uses nearly every button on the controller. That's insane. Oh yeah, windscreen wipers. I think I remember what button those are. Ash, this is an amazing game. It's so weird. It's so weird. Which is my wheelhouse. Remind me not to let Shane drive me anywhere. I swear, when I have an actual wheel, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, this town machine. This town. Let's check out the map. Where's the map? There we go. Alright, so unfortunately you can't really zoom the map out, which is a real pain in the ass. Alright, there's the hospital. So, where are we going? Go this way. Yeah, who planned these roads? Where is the town planner here? This is awful. It's a disaster. Which is the wipers anyway? No, that's my blinker. That's not even the road. Turn the blinker off. How do I... There we go. There's the wipers. We found them. We found the wipers. We're good. That's kind of different. That's kind of changed the situation ever so slightly. Alright, so I think we turn here. Alright. Make your own road. You kind of can, but there's a lot of weird walls in weird places. Yeah, the dialogue is ridiculous in this game. You haven't even seen some of the worst of it, Ash. It's so weird. Oh, we're really chewing through gas here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't forget to use your turn signals while turning. What was it, L.A. Noire? Where they yell at you for not using those? Or no, the original Mafia. The original Mafia got irritated with you if you didn't use your turn signals. Because you could actually get pulled over and then people would get pissed at you.
But we're in the middle of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
He's right, Agent York. You still don't know your way around. Concentrate on driving us to the hospital.
Ouch! Alright. Alright, fine. No small talk in the car. I see what it's all about. Did we pass our turn off? We did pass our turn off, damn it. Alright, so we gotta get on Adams Street there, it looks like. Gotta get on Adams Street. Alright. Oh, you can't even see the streets very clearly on here. You're just driving with the turn signal on. I'm driving like a little old lady here, is the problem. Yeah, you get pulled over for speeding in that game too. That is pretty wild. I think there were turn signals in LA Noire. They just didn't really enforce you using them or anything. But I think they were actually in there, which is really funny. It says Adams, but this doesn't look like the right one. This is totally not the right one. Are these both called Adams? What is with this map? This map is so useless. That's fair, Jenna. That's fair. I'm not putting on much of a good performance here. I admit this. Not really quitting myself very well. Driver had speed limits and turn signaling too. See, I never knew that Husketeer because I am one of those people that never beat the tutorial in Driver. I tried. I own a copy of Driver. I still got it in the other room, but I never beat the tutorial. That tutorial was so hard. They want you to do so many things, and I'm so bad at them. Oh yeah, you like the backup beep for the car here? The spinach, no one beat it? That's what I heard. I heard supposedly that was just, it wasn't just me. But people were really blown away by how challenging that thing was. Yeah, yards in a video game. Not even the strangest thing in this game by a long shot. Alright, is this the hospital? I think this is the hospital right here. Yep, that's it. Alright, let's get in there. I wish there was more road signs. Like, if there was road signs on the mini-map, that'd be cool. And if you could zoom out the main map more, that'd be cool. But you can't do either of those, and it's kind of painful. Alright, here we go. You can zoom it, but you can't zoom out far enough, is all I'm saying. You need to be able to zoom out a lot more than they let you.
Pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
I mean, I grew up in the suburbs and I liked it well enough. I think I'm a suburban person all around. And here we go again!
Hello, Sheriff.
Prickly Fiona!
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne. Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Ash, I'm glad you like that song. That song is in this game constantly. Constantly. They use it for everything. And Machine, yeah, he basically introduces himself like that to every character in the game. Call me York. Everyone does. Do you think you've read that one before? I've never heard of that one. Alright, let's save the game while we're here. It's been a little bit. And even though this is the Switch version, I'm still terrified of crashes. And will be for the entire length of the game, I suspect. Why? What's going on? And once again, the song is called Life is Beautiful. Feel free to look it up on YouTube. Enjoy that. It's so good. It's so goddamn good. I've got Deadly Premonition PTSD. If anything, I've got Deadly Premonition Stockholm Syndrome. I think many would argue that. As if it wasn't stuck in your head already. It's gonna live there now. That song lives in your head now. It's not going anywhere. I promise you that. You're stuck with it. Alright, this looks like where we're going. Wrote it in! Excellent, excellent.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
Alright, so I think we just have to identify the chess pieces here? I think I can do that. I'll see if I can remember. I used to be in chess club in junior high. I was not good at it, but I was in there. Oh yeah, there's legitimately some very cool music in here, Machine. I do actually like some of the tunes, but that whistling one is just absurd. Alright, so king first. And king is this one, I think? King passes rook and meets bishop. Knight, that one's an easy one, takes pawn to the queen. Oh, alright, so I mixed up the king and the queen.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Let's try that again. Yeah, he keeps talking about Zach. We don't know who he's referring to right there. I had a big Q after I clicked on it, though. Alright, so king passes rook and meets bishop. Knight takes pawn to the queen. Checkmate, I guess. That's not how chess works. That smile.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased, with Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple. Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Nah.
Yeah, George is not having any of this shit. Yeah, fun fact about my time in chess club. I was in chess club for an entire year. I never won a game. It was the saddest and most pathetic thing you have ever seen. Yeah, seriously, he's in the morgue. It's not that hard. With the deceased. How is that difficult? Alright, let's go see if we can find the morgue then, shall we? You have to go through here? You can go through here. Prevents the courts from arresting him. Oh, jeez. That sounds grim. Are we sure George isn't a caveman? I'm not sure. I know York is, but I'm not sure. I've got my doubts. You don't remember why? That's interesting. Alright, where is the stairs? That's what we gotta find. It's the morgue is below us. We gotta find the stairs down. I don't remember where those are. Here we go. The point on the map isn't very useful for navigating that part. But we're downstairs now. We should be good. Alright, here's where to use the key card. There we go. Alright, so where is Usha now? Where is the morgue? Down here, it looks like. And there's a save point, too. Thankfully, the game, especially in the first half, is very generous with save points. I appreciate. There's a snack machine. Cash. And let's head inside. Can't think of what the reason was. I just remember losing a lot. I know that feeling. Oh man. Oh man, am I bad at chess. You have $1 to save.
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Usha Johnson, Doctor.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand. Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Which means?
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. A case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
Well then.
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
The screen got dark there because the cinema has gone on for so long, it triggered the Switch's screensaver mode, which is hilarious. Miss RP Girl, welcome in, and yes, Usha is a very, very pretty man. He's one of my favorite characters in the game, even though we don't really get to see him that much, unfortunately. But yeah, some toes were stepped on there, unfortunately. There was a little bit of a... There's a lot of territorial stuff in this room going on, I sense. Alright, let's see what we can find out from the body here. She's neatly wearing fake fingernails. Alright. Beautiful blonde hair, stunning even in death. Yeah, what else have we got? And his body's lying on the table. Yeah, that's a great observation there, Mr. FBI agent. Thanks for that one. Judging from the impressions, she was holding something in her hand, but it was removed around 6 hours after death. You can kind of see a symbol pressed into her hand there. That's interesting. Yeah, please be a professional, Doctor. Hey, speaking of, let's talk about movies. The object was circular, with a relief shaped like a peace mark. Yeah, what else can we get here? Traces of evaporated liquid around the eyes. She must have cried before she was murdered. How would he know the hours? I mean, he is an FBI agent. I suppose he's been around the block a couple times. The tongue has been removed. Look at the edge of the stump. She's looking for the Ark of the Covenant.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death. Zach, it's all starting to come together. The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Asha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate, yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
Wow!
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something. There you go. Amazing, huh? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here. Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
And Rin, not just that, but the implication is each of those baggies is from different crime scenes, so he's got an entire serial killer profile worth of evidence in his pocket, just keep walking around. Uh-oh.
Zach, they're here.
And suddenly Silent Hill, literally. We catch up a little bit. Trev, you're not liking the writing on second viewing? Sorry to hear that. Jenna, you don't like York. I can see he does kind of rub people the wrong way. And Kundo, welcome in. How are you doing today? Kerbachev, welcome in as well. Good to see you in here. Mark Smith, the dialogue trains you. I respect this. I respect this. Also, John, I suspect you are going to get a good workout of that sax emote. There is so much saxophone in this game. And it's always that really ridiculous freestyling guy in the background at all time. Well, he does say the details are top secret. So he's implying that this is a case related to what he's doing. But he can't let him know what the case is. So that's weird. I hear creepy noises. Where's my gun? Get the gun. It could have been explained better, it's true, but York is a bit of a weirdo about everything. Let's be honest. If there's a weird way to do it, York's gonna do it that way. Was that the girl that was on the slab a second ago? Anna? Hello? Is that you, Anna? There's some mumbling noises. You hear that? Huh. Ammo. Not the ammo I use right now, but I'll take it. Hello? Well, this isn't creepy at all. I've never seen anybody run like that either, Marksman, except in anime. In anime, everyone runs like that constantly. We got creepy Silent Hill nurses now. Shane in the kitchen with a pipe. I would never. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Great.
That was a little close. They died anyway, if they weren't already dead to begin with. Ooh. Ooh, spooky. You have those death noises where they moan, I don't want to die. What? What? I think maybe we should get the hell out of here. Kinda getting the feeling this isn't a place we want to be in. Anybody else get that feeling? Good night, nurse. It's just, let's leave this hospital. Oh, jeez. She just came oozing out of the wall. That's a thing that happened. Much easier to get headshots with keyboard and mouse. This is considerably trickier.
Great. Bullseye.
He actually yelled great on a miss there. I caught that, York. No one used the door. I suppose there was a door there, I guess. Kinda. Still weird and gross, and I don't like it. Oh, jeez.
Amazing.
There we go.
Bullseye.
Did you get her? I think I got her. Yep, Red Seed's Profile was the Japanese title of this game. Which, honestly, I think Deadly Premonition's a cooler name, although it doesn't make a ton of sense, because what's the premonition? Is it? I think it was supposed to refer to his profiling ability, but that's still a weird thing. He missed his shot, and you're like, great. I think he was thinking I wouldn't notice, but I did. Break some boxes, we need to make sure we're getting items here. The bullets, I'm gonna have those. Oh my god, yes. This, even without knowing the backmasking for the zombie sounds, those screams they make when they're on fire. The zombie screams when they're on fire in Half-Life 2 are some of the most uncomfortable things I have ever heard in a video game. Oh, just thinking about it makes me creeped out. I guess that's true, Gamaguma. He was kind of on target, then they dodged. If you don't want to die, don't challenge York to a game of murder. Well, there's the quote of the stream right there.
Headshot.
There we go. There's that headshot. Half-Life 2 holds up okay. It's not great. The levels feel kind of big and empty going back to it, but if you had nostalgia for it, I think it's still worth a play. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I keep missing. Oh, no, too close. No! Oh, my God! Get that out of there, holy shit! Oh, my God! Stop! Whoa! Did you guys see that? That happened. That definitely happened. Bad touch. I need an adult. Oh my gosh. Machine. Apparently Machine. I'm finding out what I'm not into tonight. Wow. Yummy hand. No. Please, this kink is not my kink. Oh, jeez. I would like out of this hospital. Not tomorrow, but today. I don't think these nurses are going to make me better. I feel like if I stay here, I'm just going to get worse. I feel like everything is going to be worse. Come on. There we go. There we go. 2 shots, 2 headshots, beautiful. That guy's way too far down there. I don't think I can headshot him from here. I can't even shoot him from down there. That's out of the range. Oh, we got another spawn here. Oh, come on. How do you like the pins? Oh, they're cute. They're really cute, Shadowline. I'm happy I got the special edition. I do love this game enough that I was pretty much going to get the special edition regardless, but the pins are really cute. I'm happy with them. There we go. Nice long-range headshot right there. Yeah, things went a little crazy here. Things got a little bit weird. Break some more boxes. I need more ammo. Nothing in there. I hear crying sounds. That's really creepy. And more zombies.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, these just want to jam their arms down my throat. I don't like that. Hello? Somebody in here? Machine, you're learning things too. Oh god. It's a very educational game. Very educational. Huh. Some black coffee. I'll take that. Hello? I don't see anybody else in here. Oh, here we go. It's covered with a white cloth. What should we do, Zach? Let's look underneath. Card key for Central Building. Watches! Oh, behind us! Yes. Nice. Is that coffee real, or did you just take somebody's coffee? I think we just stole somebody's coffee. Straight up stole somebody's coffee. That was a really noisy keycard. I prefer my keycards to be a little quieter whenever possible, but you know, this isn't my hospital. Are the zombies saying shade when they die? If they are, let me tell you who is not getting any sleep tonight. It's me. Tonight or ever, maybe. 'Cause that's creepy as hell. There we go, headshot. There we go. Don't think a box of Band-Aids qualifies as a first aid kit. It's a small first aid kit. It's the very, very first aid. The very, very, very first aid. Why? Press X to Shane! There's actually a couple video games that I can think of that do have the Shane in it, the name Shane in it, and they've all been super duper weird. For example, there's Stardew Valley, and when Stardew Valley first came out, let me tell you about the experience of going around to Stardew Valley streams, and then like tabbing out while I'd be doing other work, and then I'd just be listening to the stream in another tab, and then I just hear people saying, you know, Shane's an alcoholic, but I kind of like him anyway, I guess. That's a weird experience. If you didn't know anything about Stardew Valley and didn't quite know what was happening there, that's pretty surreal. It's a weird thing to hear. And the other place, I love this story so much. There's, what was it? Oh, what is it, that MMO? Guild Wars 2. In Guild Wars 2, there is a hidden cave, one of the many hidden areas in the game, called the Pirate's Treasure Cave. And you become trapped in this cave, and it's super dark. You have to make your own light sources to escape. And the whole time, you're having this ghost pirate follow you around, and he's taunting you. And at one point, now keep in mind, I'm playing this at 1 a.m., I've got the lights off, I'm just sitting in front of the TV playing Guild Wars 2. And I'm going through this dark cave with this ghost pirate taunting me. And we find these bones on the ground. And if anybody's played Guild Wars 2 and been through this cave, you'll know I'm telling the truth here. You find these bones on the ground, and when you approach them, the ghost pirate's like, oh look who it is. It's me first mate Shane. Say hello, Shane. And then I wasn't in the room anymore, because what the fuck? That's a bit too much for me in the middle of the night. No thanks. I'll pass. What area was that? It's the pirate ghost cave just outside of the main city. It's a hidden area, but once you find it, it's a really fun puzzle area. But wow, that creeped the shit out of me. You hate the jumping puzzles? Some of the jumping puzzles were really hard, but at least pretty much all of them are optional. Before any of the DLC or expansions came out, I had 99% map completion in that game. But I got so frustrated with that last area, I just bailed, and I never got that last percentage. Yeah, I haven't played it ever since before the first expansion came out, but man, I loved it. I loved it. Oh, that's weird, Marksman. Holy shit. You barely remember it, Machine? I've forgotten a lot of it right now, but I think sometimes MMOs you can kind of play on autopilot, and you end up forgetting a lot. Let's grab all these items, then we'll save in here. Stabilizer, which I believe gives your stamina back. If you have to do a lot of running, you can use stabilizers. The mission knife, we're probably going to want to stash that, because we don't need multiple knives, they're just taking up inventory space. Another lollipop. I remember I had a ton of fun with the Halloween events. Those were really good. Medium first aid kit, we'll take that. And then let's go ahead and stash that knife, and then we'll move on. I never actually got to play Guild Wars 1, but I enjoyed the hell out of Guild Wars 2. Oh, we can actually hold up to 3 knives. Alright, they don't take up separate slots. That's fine then. I don't mind it in that case. Let's see. One question, is this about as weird as the game gets, or does it get a lot weirder? It gets weirder. It gets weirder. This is not super far away from the peak of weirdness, but it gets a bit weirder. I love this game so much. Did I put my ammo away? No. Did I? Take item out. No, there's nothing in storage right now. So I'm good there. I looked at my ammo, but I didn't actually put anything away. I remember the final boss, he was really hard running solo, and I was running solo. Man, he was a nightmare. All of the dungeons were really hard trying to do them solo or with randos. You really needed a lot of coordination. Unless it was the early days of the game and you were just corpse dragging, which you totally could. Alright, we're saved. Let's continue on then. Oh, and we can take another lollipop. Luckily it's a hospital, so apparently they have a lot of lollipops. Is this one of the places where they have an infinite supply? There's a couple places in the game where they have infinite foods. It might, but we're not going to hang around. Alright, let's continue. Alright. Where are we going next? Can we go through here? Nope, that's locked. Hello? Anybody home? I think this is where we're going. This looks good. This area is legitimately one of the creepiest in the game, I think. York, you can't eat 24 lollipops and call it a meal. Exactly, you gotta throw in a can of pickles as well to round things out. Part of a balanced meal right there, Marksman. Oh, jeez. She's assumed attack posture. There we go. One more hiding behind that pillar there. I see her. There we go. You need some crackers too, some incredibly expensive saltines. Oh, somebody came out of the wall there. Oh, it's a big dude. That's not a nurse. But he dies all the same. Lollipops, crackers, and black coffee. That sounds like me on a work day. Sure, why not? Don't got time to eat? We can do that. It kind of is RE4. It's a little floatier, though. It's a little bit floatier. Headshots don't even buy a pack of crackers. They're so expensive. Oh my goodness. I don't think in the real FBI they pay you for headshots. I don't think they pay extra for those. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Here! Over here!
That's definitely Anna. What's going on? No one has ever beaten our box defense. Is impenetrable. That was close. Anytime you have to run like Anna. I don't imagine it's good for your back. Oh jeez. That seems like it'd be unhealthy in some way. I don't know what way exactly. That just doesn't seem like a good way to run. Why did he yell bullseye when he missed? Did you see that? He whiffed it. He yelled bullseye anyway. I kind of love when that happens. Report back in the next stream how people around you reacted. Alright, that I actually do want to know. That'd be incredible. If you do it, I want to know, chat. Do some anagram running and let me know how it goes. I like this idea so much, Rin. Brilliant. Milk coffee. Take that. Will, you're already thinking maybe this is it's all a dream? That's too cliche, though. That's been played out. Plus, that was we already saw that kind of in a game ending recently. Can't do that again now. Oh, Husketeer, you're getting in some Guild Wars 2 play there? That's awesome. You'll have to let us know how you enjoy it if you play it. I hope you have some fun times with it. I miss it sometimes, I do. I think about it and I think I should go back to it sometime. Just for old time's sake. See if my old character is still there. Run around for a little bit. Anybody here? The MRI room. Let's see what's in here. Oh, machine, that reminds me. I downloaded Black Desert Mobile. It's pretty similar to the PC version. It's a little bit stripped down, but it's got the same areas, the same NPCs, some of the same combat too. It's kind of wild. It's basically everything I want from a mobile game. There's tons of content, but it's all really simple, really straightforward. Nothing too stressful. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, just kicking around the world? I do like that about games as well. I missed the door right here. Yeah, I feel that, Husketeer. Every once in a while, I'm just like, man, I had some good times with that game. I should go back to it. Medium first aid kit. We're loading up on those. That's good. And what is this here? We can turn this on. The MRI machine. Sure, let's do that. Creepy noises. Ooh, another keycard. Fun fact, the devs from Black Desert Online are making a sci-fi FPS MMO with mech suits and cool stuff. Oh shit. Sign me the hell up for that. That sounds really cool. Will, when Deadly Premonition released in Japan, did the Japanese players say, what the fuck are yards? I imagine that wasn't the first thing they were saying what the fuck about, because everything about this game is weird and strange, and I don't understand. But yeah, Swery himself as a developer seems to be a big fan of Western culture. Because many of his games are set in either the United States or his upcoming game, The Good Life, is set in England, I believe. Key to entrance. Alright, maybe we can actually get out of here. Yeah, you don't want to operate an MRI machine when you're not really licensed. That's not going to end well. That is true. Alright, so that's what we needed to get from there. Now, where do we use it? Is it right here? No, that's a dead end. I think around this corner is where we want to go. Yep, I see a keycard reader down here. Let's see if this is going to get us the heck out of here. Please let us out of this hellish hospital. Oh, we're in the lobby. We're not quite out of the proverbial woods yet, it looks like. Hey, totally not king. Welcome in. Uh-oh.
Found you.
The zombies have guns! Huh? Oh, is that what he said, Rin? And Chubby, welcome in. How are you doing today? King, how was your stream? How was your stream? What were you playing today, King, and how did it go? And Moistmaster, welcome in as well. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today, we are playing one of my favorite games of all time, the Switchport Deadly Premonition Origins. I love this game. We're doing a no spoilers run for anybody that hasn't seen it before, so welcome in. Just finished Kiwami. How did you like it? Did you like Kiwami overall? I know a lot of people really did enjoy that one. Kerbachev, is that what you heard? Oh my god. Gamagumbo heard it too. That's horrifying. Alright, we got zombies with guns. This is a problem. Fight some zombies with guns.
Amazing.
We got him taken out. Gotta watch our sight lines in here, otherwise we could get shot by some bad guys.
Nice shot.
And they can melee when we get up close. Gotta watch out for that too. You notice I can't get this item here. The corpses in this game actually have collision for an enormously long time after their death. Which means they can block doorways and stuff after they die. It's horrible. Look, see, I can't get there. There we go. King got really salty towards the end. Oh no, the last boss fight was really hard. I don't think I've actually straight up seen the end of Kiwami. I've been trying to keep some of it unspoiled because I do really want to play that game someday. But congratulations for beating it either way. If it was harder, all the better for you doing it. Yeah, God forbid they fix anything in this game. They fixed literally nothing. It is a more or less straight up port. They actually removed some scenes, if anything. But yeah, that would have been nice if they fixed that, but they didn't. I don't know how easy it would have been to fix. I don't know how challenging it would have been, but it's a pretty straight port. It's the overall great last few boss fights, painful. Oof, good to know. Yep, we already did the really long dinner table scene. That scene was amazing.
Agent Morgan, if you're so desperate, then why not smoke two at once?
Ouch! Awkward.
Who's that old man?
That's Harry. Harry Stewart. One of the bigger problems around here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town. But he's a weird one, as I'm sure you can see. Always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town. Not that that makes any difference. So long as I'm around, he won't be getting away with any funny business.
Harry Stewart, mysterious capitalist.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, haste won't lead you to what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak. So says Mr. Stewart.
Michael Tillotson, Harry's aide.
Nice to meet you, too. How did you know my name?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, information desires you, just as you desire information too. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, stop trying to get in our way. Keep this up, and even you'll have to answer to the law.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, with each rain our town goes mad. To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning.
Then we shall depart, Mr. Francis York Morgan.
That's how he always is. Always spouting that nonsense. Don't give it any thought. It's all gibberish.
Emily here. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Agent York, we've contacted the first witnesses to the crime scene. You can interview them where they found the dead body.
Excellent. I was just about to ask if you could take me there.
That song! It's everywhere! Alright, hang on, I want to collect all this. So let's see, Machine, you sent me some info on Plan 8. Thank you so much. I need to check that out. So Gamagumo was saying Harry looked like one of the servants from Sexy Brutal. Will compared him to Bane. There's phone talking about Castlevania. How do you pronounce it? Mechacanum Adept? Oh my god. DB Stewart thinks Michael looks like Cillian Murphy. I could see that. Chumi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Gary Oldman and Hannibal. Nice, nice. He does look like a supervillain there, Chinnen. It's true. The mood whiplash with that song. That music is in game. That is part of the game. They play that song in the game constantly, Kiss. Constantly. That's like, what, the 5th or 6th time we've heard it today? Oh my gosh. Exaggerated watch checking. Why? Deadly premonition, my friend. Don't question it, there's no answers. None anywhere. Alright, another day successfully completed. Just never fails to do that to me. Oh my god. But we're saved, that's a good thing too.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here, and too far to walk.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
Oh yeah, the squirrel monkeys. Those are a wonderful thing. Episode 1, Part 4, Profiling. Yeah, so glad they have the appropriate music at all times. That's good. If they had out of place music, that'd be weird.
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking over the case? I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
Part of my personality. I just do things my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
Smile. Machine, I think the trick is to put it on before so that you can lead to things getting hot and heavy. Huge turn on to anyone, I'm sure. And Spinach, the license plate says Spy Fiction, which was another game that the same director, Swery, has made in the past. Which is a weird little detail. Alright, let's check the map, because yes, I kind of need to look at the map to get out of this parking lot. Alright, I think we can do that. Let us see if we can escape the parking lot. This way, I think?
Anna's body was discovered by the woodsman Jim Green, along with his 2 grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
What were they doing in the forest?
Just their daily routine. They found Anna's body during a morning walk.
So you've talked to them already?
Not officially. Not yet.
Not yet? Are you out of your mind? You haven't interviewed them yet?
Agent York, that tone is hardly appropriate. We were given orders to wait for you to arrive.
Orders by who?
A man called Abrams from the FBI.
Robert, is it? Good old Bob Abrams. I did tell him to stay out of it. It's always tough to have a meddling boss, huh, Zach?
I thought you knew, Agent Morgan. Don't worry about it. We may not have taken official statements, but we got all the information we need. I can fill you in right now if you'd like.
Thanks, George, but that won't be necessary. I want to hear the details from the witnesses themselves, firsthand.
I just can't believe that the children had to witness the crime scene. They may be traumatized. You'd better do this carefully.
Don't tell me you get nervous talking to children, Emily.
Not at all. That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Just forget it.
He's a charmer, ladies and gentlemen. If a person needs a map to get out of a parking lot that's bad, that's me. I'm bad at navigating. Double line means no passing by. I am the law. Agent Francis York Dread. Yeah, I'm gonna call cab. Fuck this shit. Seriously. Such a people person, this York. Alright, where are we going? Let's plan our route. Why doesn't even show the marker on here? Where the hell is the marker? See, right now we're zoomed out as far as we can go. And I really wish I could zoom out a whole shitload more than this. But we can't. Let's see, we need to get to the park, which is right over here. Now it's showing the marker. Where is that? Is that even the right marker? There it is. How the hell do I get over there? I don't think I can go across there. We'll try. Where am I now? I'm so lost. Oh god, I hate this town. You can see why this map is a little challenging to navigate. Alright, so I'm on the edge of the lake right now. Is this where I want to go? We can go to the forest park, sure, but where's the forest park from where I am? I'm here. Is this it? No, I don't think so. Oh, that kind of works, right? That's up where the forest park is, Days. That is. Now let's see if I can remember how to get there. Where am I right now? Down here, maybe? Yes, alright. That's a long way from where we are. Holy crap. We're gonna be driving for a bit. The best part of the game, the driving segments. The car feels really floaty. It isn't very comfortable to drive, unfortunately. Also, we're not doing spectacular on gas. That's not good. I may see if the gas station's open when we head through that part of town, but I don't think it is yet. I don't think it opens till a little later in the game. Use the boost button? That just makes the driving harder. We go faster. We go faster, but it makes it harder to control. Hey, Mysterious Loner, welcome in. Off-road it, there's actually a ton of invisible walls in this game. For driving, anyway. There's some places you can off-road it, but a lot of places you cannot. Unfortunately. I do like the reminiscing about old crappy movies. That does actually give me joy, because some, like, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, that's just awesome that they have conversations about that in the game. I enjoy that. Alright, so let me make sure we haven't passed the turnoff now. I'm going to be checking the map a lot. I apologize for that. Oh no, you can't remember your character names? I bet it's been a while. I'm assuming it's been a while. Alright, so we want to take that road, right? Yes, we do. Years! Oh no, maybe search your email? See if they're in any of your emails anywhere? Alright, so I want to take the next left, is what I want to do. I think we can do that. Yeah, we can get some pretty good speed if we boost. The problem is just the controls get even floatier. And I'm used to driving this with a mouse as well.
Agent Morgan, how much longer do you want to keep talking? Maybe we should cut the chit-chat and go get our official statements.
George is right. Let's head over to the forest park.
You guys are so rude. I'm just trying to make conversation. What the hell? Why you guys gotta be like that? I want to make friends. Do you guys not want to make friends? What the hell? Everybody in this town's so mean to me. I don't understand it. Starting an investigation, Husketeer. Well, good luck. Good luck to you. Hope you're able to get some good results. Alright, so I believe we take this road straight for almost the entire length and then turn right. Or just kind of keep going for a while. I think so. Let's keep taking this for a while, see where it goes. So this is the main part of town. There's a bunch of shops in here, and bars and other places you can visit. Check the map one more time. Doesn't even look like the road I was supposed to be on. Oh, it is! The map turned! The map rotated. Well, that's confusing. Oh, can we toggle that? Is that a thing we can do? Alright, we can toggle a fixed map. I want that. I want a fixed map. Please and thank you. Oh, it isn't a fixed map. It just teleports me to points of interest. Well, that's not helpful. Alright, so I want to take this. I will take the right at the fork. And then right at the second fork, and we should be good. Kick in a few doors and search for clues. I don't even... Every door? There's so many doors in this town, though, Spinach. I don't even know where to start. I think my ankle would get tired after a while of kicking in doors. Have you seen doors these days? Very sturdy. Very sturdy. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe we can get these guys to kick in some doors for us? They're the local law enforcement. They should be helping out with this stuff. Yeah, gas mileage is abysmal in this game. Holy shit. I'm really glad I've never owned a car with this bad gas mileage. I don't know how I'd survive. Hopefully we're at least going to be able to get where we're going before we run out of gas. It's looking pretty shifty, though. All the doors in town are squeaky and wooden. It's true, they all do make that sound. Maybe they'd be easy to kick down. I don't know. I think people might be irritated if I do that. Like, I can see people maybe getting mad about me kicking down doors all the time. I don't want to make people mad. That's not good for my investigation. We want to get people on our side. We want to get people to trust me. Let them in. Let us into their lives. Confide their secrets to us. That's important. Very important. So now we're heading this way. I think this is the right way we're going. Driving Miss Daisy, the game. I don't think Sheriff George would like to be called Miss Daisy. I think he might actually be really angry about that. Which is a good reason why we should probably call him that constantly. Let's see, proper investigation method, Hulk smash. I don't know about that. I've played a lot of mystery games. I've never tried that one before. Husketeer, you got in. Congratulations. That's fantastic. I'm pleased for you. Alright, so there is a long and winding road up this way, which again, not fun to drive. It also takes forever to drive, and also, oh my god, my gas. My gas. I did play L.A. Noire. I loved L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire, I think, gets way more shit than it deserves. I think it is a very cool game and a very unique game, and I would like to stream it one of these days. Alright, slightly to the left? I think it might. Or slightly to the right? I don't know, it's all over the place. Emperor, welcome in! We talking about L.A. Noire? Heck yes, I love that game. Emperor, how are you doing? How's the day been treating you? Hope you're doing well. Pleasure to see you as always. It is a very long game too, and honestly, the best parts of the game are all near the end. The opening parts of that game are the most tedious, like the traffic parts and stuff. 1010 would watch it. Excellent. Excellent. I'll definitely see if we can get around to it sometime, but you know my list is long and mighty. Greenvale Forest Park.
Is this government land?
No, it's private. Owned by Harry.
This whole area?
That's right. I'm sure I mentioned that he owns pretty much the whole town.
He used the money left by his father to buy up most of the town. Many town residents live on his land.
Zach, did you hear that? This entire park. A rich man's personal playground. These country rich folk are amazing. It all looks very well kept, too.
My list is what now? Long and mighty.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. It's what everyone calls me. And you are Jim Green?
That I am, son. I keep these woods.
Jim Green, Forest Park Warden.
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Well, I used to be a tree surgeon.
And these two discovered the body?
Yes, my grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
Isaac Ingram found Anna's body. Isaiah Ingram also found Anna's body.
Zach, you see that? Twins. Just like in my dream. We gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm sorry. Could we talk away from the boys? I want to help your investigation, but I don't want them to hear this.
Very well. Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
Thank you.
Hold on. Don't do anything without asking me. These children were the first to witness the crime scene. I want to talk to them.
Come on, they're just kids. They have no idea what really happened to Anna.
That doesn't matter.
You agree with me, right, Zach?
How heartless. Do you ever think of other people's feelings, ever?
Emily's right. That's stone cold, even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they are here at our request as well. We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
I never joke about matters like this.
Oh my God.
Don't worry. They aren't as fragile as you think. Look at them, standing so upright there.
That smile is tremendously creepy.
Now then, Isaac, Isaiah, tell me, what did you find here?
Anna, she was so pretty. She had a red dress on. Her hair was shining. Bright gold hair. There were lots of animals around her. Squirrels, weasels, and a snake. A real snake. We didn't know until then. But we know now. Anna was the fairy of the forest. She was a goddess. She smiled when she saw us. She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaac. Isaiah. She was a fairy. A goddess. I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is. Yeah, of course.
Most useful information, boys. Well, Emily, you can take them now. Okay, Zach. This is where Anna's body was. And that means our unsub, our unknown subject, was here too. So, what happened here?
Anna. Ow! Crap! Jeez! I hate this. Why did it come to this?
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Yeah, we haven't found out anything about Zach. We just know that this guy is constantly talking to someone called Zach, so it's really weird. Oh, Avil's Lair, the sound effects were outsourced? That does explain a lot, actually. Marksman, it's torture to you, I'm so sorry. And Joe Visitor, welcome in, Joe. How are you doing today? Good to see you in here. Hope you're having a good weekend. Hope your 2020 is off to a good start as well. Alright, so it's not letting me go over there yet. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's Zach from Saved by the Bell? That would be weird. Alright, so we gotta investigate over here. This is a card. Oh, there's a... that little bird's nest is sparkling. Can we shoot the bird's nest? We can. And there was a collector's card in there. The anagram card. Machine, you're gonna go attempt to sleep. Have fun with this gem. Good night, Machine. Thank you so much for stopping by along with your community. I appreciate it. You have yourself a great sleep, I hope, and we'll see you around soon. Did you get a Speedle from that nest? Marksman, I was waiting for somebody to make that joke. Thank you. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure to be here, Joe. Aw, good to see you in here. We've got our magical rain poncho that only appears magically when it's raining, of course. Zach, look! The depression on the grass. I think we have a clue. 2 bent pieces of grass. Alright, we got a clue. Trigger happy much? We're solving a case. It's okay to use extreme force when you're solving a case. Yeah, the poncho doesn't really cover much. I think it's supposed to be like an emergency poncho, but yeah, it's not really looking all that effective. Let's bash this fence down. Yeah. There we go. What's over here? A can of pickles. Delicious. Yeah, low bird's nest that I can easily reach. Better shoot it! That's the Agent York way. Standard issue FBI pipe. Is it worse that we actually just found this on the ground and now we're just toting around a metal pipe to bash shit? Is that better or worse? I don't know. Alright, we need to find more clues. We need to find 3 more clues specifically, but I think I see something right there. What is this? Picture of a vest with holes. Huh. A vest with the back cut out of it, it looks like. Yeah, you go destroy that crime scene. Yeah. Yamagumo, I can only hope so. Is he actually an FBI agent even? I mean, he's got the badge. He does have the badge. That seems pretty legit. How would you have the badge if you weren't legit? I ask you. Is it even possible? I see a blue glow. Wait, is there more? Is there infinite pickles? There's infinite pickles! Send it to the toolbox. That's the wrong button. Send the infinite pickles to the toolbox. And hey, Deviant Fish, welcome in. Love this game, very Twin Peaksies. I love this game too. How are you doing this weekend, Deviant Fish? Hope you're doing well. Do pickles help make you stinkier? Depending on what you do with them, I suppose. I suppose it depends on what you do with them. Easier than LA Noire, where you get a vague music sting. Oh, I like the investigation scenes in LA Noire. They were some of my favorite part of the game. This is now a pickle stream. We're just gonna pick up pickles until we can't. They're a big deal. It has not been one full day yet. We're still on day 1 here. We know because there is a day and night cycle and we haven't had to rest yet. They just deal with it. Pickles really are this game's bread and butter. Oh, they're coming fast and furious now. It is not Pickle Rick, although I appreciate that. I appreciate that emote of it there, John. It's amazing. Don't worry, I'll run out of space eventually. Rain brings out the pickles like worms. That's weird as hell. There are a small handful of spots in the game where, for reasons that I do not understand, there are infinite amounts of items. Why is there a place in the forest that has infinite pickles? I don't know. And actually, I am tired of picking up pickles. I'm done. I'm not gonna get any more. I can't stand it. We're good. All these pickles and no can opener? Oh, that'd be terrible. Yeah. You know, this collecting is sweet and sour. It's a pickle preserve. Well, that's an odd place to be investigating a murder at. Yeah. I'm just gonna, bash down this, nice fences. Yeah. I mean, some put them here for a reason, but I'm just destroying them for no reason. You should relish this moment. Let's see, Deviant Fish, I didn't know why I keep getting random subs for random streamers from random people. Worst case scenario, it could be stolen credit cards. There has been some issues with that in the past. Where people steal credit cards, steal an account, and then just gift tons of subs to the stolen account with stolen credit cards. I mean, you're not in any danger, Deviant Fish, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But, yeah, it does happen sometimes. Speaking of random subs, holy shit, that timing. Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Deviant Fish right there. That is very kind of you. I appreciate that, Deviant Fish. You enjoy that gift sub right there. Enjoy those emotes. I hope you have some fun with them. What else is there to do over here? Not seeing any more evidence. Can I talk to George? Does he have anything to say?
As you requested, we have permission to stay and look around as needed. But what are you planning on doing?
To examine the scene, of course. Basic Crime Investigation 101. We might uncover some further evidence.
My men have covered this already. I seriously doubt that there is anything else to find.
Well, then you and Emily can wait in the car if that's the case. But I'll take that time.
Gift sub number 210. That's insane. Yeah, if you've ever been in a stream before, it's possible that you could get picked for the algorithm. And if they run out of people, I don't know how the algorithm picks people after there's like no one else in the stream to pick. But there can also be some nefarious reasons for that too. It might be nothing, it might be something nefarious. I can't say. But either way, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Enjoy the free gift sub. Oh, how does this stuff not get ruined by the constant rain? That is actually a good question. I see another thing in a bird's nest there. Let's solve this problem with bullets. With shooting. Wow, that thing went flying. Holy shit. Let's see, here we only do targeted harassment with subs, and Emperor is the god emperor of that. Missing piece of a pinheel shoe. Ooh. Possibly from the killer? Possibly. Alright, so that's 3 pieces of evidence, but there still should be one more here somewhere. Place has been checked over and over. I doubt you'll find anything new. George, you don't have to be here if you don't want to be. Just let me work. Alright, we need one more piece of evidence still. Where is it, though? Oh, here it is. Why are there so many pieces of evidence in birds' nests? What is up with the birds in this place? Alright, that went up on the hill there. I'm gonna have to work to get that one. So the purpose walking around with one leg shorter than the other? That seems like it'd be easy enough to spot. You shoot the evidence. I guess some of the evidence could be shiny, that's true. Chip with rusted metal dust. Interesting. Alright, we got all the evidence then.
seen one of these in a long time. It's upside down. I guess this is meant to be an anti-peace sentiment then.
These holes on the ground were made by high stiletto heels all around here. And this depression here, Agent Morgan, I see what happened here. He hung her from the tree and put on her shoes. He was really enjoying it. Sicko. He knelt down. And disgusting.
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination. An interesting theory, don't you think, Zach? What was his name again? That Hollywood producer. That's right. Joel. We really ought to introduce George to him, Zach. Profiling is a little different from writing a screenplay, though. An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact. Let me enlighten you, George. The footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes. And they're different from Anna's shoes that we saw at the office. Furthermore, there would be even more disgusting evidence if he did kneel and, well, do as you suggested. If you want proof, go ahead and try it for yourself. He knelt here for a reason other than simple perversion. Zach, what was he doing in front of Anna?
Profiling!
Now I get it. He was kneeling to pray in front of her. Just like the twins said. She was a goddess. The Al-Sub, our unknown subject, offered prayers to Anna's body. Spitting out a ton of massive body wound. Once dead, Anna was transformed from an object of despite into one of worship. So who is Miss Stiletto Heels? The steps are close coming up to the body, and then farther apart going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels is a third party here. She's not the murderer. No one runs away from an object of worship. She could be another victim who was with Anna. Or perhaps an accomplice who fled for some reason. She is also one who took whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason for that. She might know something about the man with the reversed peace mark, too. How many women wear high stiletto heels in this town, do you think?
Oh, I should think most of them have at least one pair.
Hey,
I
Emily!
do too, before you ask. But nobody would come all the way out here wearing them, except maybe one person.
Don't keep me in the dark, then. Who might this elegant lady be?
Diane, the owner of the art gallery. But she's out of town for a big art auction. I heard she'll be coming back in a couple days.
Then we'll just have to give her a warm welcome home. A more immediate matter, then. Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore, with either a lot of metal or metal machinery or something like that.
The old lumber mill.
then it's time to really get this show on the road. Could you guide me to this perfect setting for extravagant murder?
Jinx, and nobody even called the Coke there. Shameful. A lumber mill, where they mill metals. Oh, wait. Yeah, the fact he always says unsub or unknown subject. Just say one or the other. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I love this game. We TV now, boys! Oh, I love this game. I hope you folks are enjoying the game so far. Having fun with this incredibly strange experience.
The lumber mill is pretty far from here. If that's where she was killed, why would the killer go to all the trouble of carrying her all the way here?
I don't know yet. My profiling instincts tell me one thing is for sure, though. The unsub's personality is totally different before and after the crime. The unsub killed her in a brutal, horrifying way, and then displays powerful adoration after she's dead. Something close to love. That could well be the key to all this. I will say this, though, George. Profiling is a risky business. Of course, if the unsub planted those stiletto footprints himself, well then, everything I've just said falls apart. But there's no evidence that he left those stiletto footprints. I'm sure we have Miss Stiletto Heels to thank for those tracks. All I can do is deduce the unsub's feelings in light of the evidence, and carefully figure the unsub's MO. Modus operandi, his way of thinking. It usually unveils something that a normal forensic analysis may overlook. That's my way of profiling. It's not for everyone, but it works for me.
And now we've got this song. Oh my goodness. Episode 1, Part 5, Murder Site. So let me check the map, see where we're heading from here. Zach is Scooby, York is Shaggy, George is Fred. What does that mean? Emily is Daphne? Or Velma? Oh yeah, we need to get to a gas station too. Holy shit, we're not going to get far like this. Also, I really want to get that bone while we're here, but that's going to piss them off a whole lot. We really need to get that though. I think we're going to do that. That's absolutely going to make them very mad, but we need to. We need to start getting the bones, and this one's one of the tougher ones to get to. Oh yeah, right now we do have infinite gas. I don't even... Oh, can we even get out of the car? Hang on. Oh, no, we can't get out of the car right now. We're stuck in the car. Shoot! Unfortunately, no, we're stuck in here. So yeah, we do have infinite gas, which is cool, but we can't get out. Dang it! Why do we need bones? I thought you were playing this blind? I mean, I have played it like 4 times before, but the bones, which are marked on the map for no reason whatsoever, are part of a side quest. You don't need them, you never have to get them, but if you do get them, they will make your life much easier later on. So I might not get them, since we already missed that one, but, oh, they're very good to get. Why do you want to get out in a thunderstorm? I got stuff to do, man. Got places to be. Bones to get.
When I first joined the force, this lumber mill was still in full swing.
It closed up right when I first moved here.
And now it's totally abandoned.
I presume so. I've never really been inside, so I don't know for sure, but it sure is run down.
Deserted buildings are perfect for criminal hideouts and activities. I keep telling Harry to have the place torn down.
Probably a good thing for that. After all, it's already been used as the site of Anna's murder.
We don't know that for sure yet, Agent Morgan.
But that's right, from your point of view. But the perpetrator selected the lumber mill.
Agent York, you seem very confident about this.
Confident? No. Confidence is a sweet spot between being rude and hopeless. I'm just drawing natural conclusions from the facts that we have seen.
That sounds exactly like being full of confidence, at least to me. And to normal people with common sense.
Common sense can be the opposite of fact sometimes. Bear that in mind.
Oh, I will, Agent York. Thank you for another pearl of wisdom.
Either way, we'll know for sure by simply going to the lumber mill. So keep your pearls of wisdom to yourself. and let's hurry.
Well said, George. Can you step on it, Agent York?
They're getting along nicely. Yeah, Shane almost wrecking his car in the back road. That got a little messy right there. It's definitely Velma, and Velma is 100% absolutely the hot one. I will brook no dissent on this one. Spinach, you gotta head to bed. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Spinach. I hope you have a good rest, and I hope we'll see you around. Yeah, they were very chill, although if you crash, if you actually do smash into something at high speed, it will actually disrupt the conversation, and they'll start yelling at you. That is a thing that happens, and I kind of love it that's a thing. Alright, so where do we need to go? Do we head this way around the lake? No. Oh, yeah, we do. So, just up ahead, we want to make a sharp right, and that'll get us there. Man after my own heart, Tuco's glad to hear. I think we can do a little bit of off-roading here to make this a little bit easier. How are you doing today, Tucos? How's the weekend treating you? Oh, you like the driving sequences? I mean, when I'm playing by myself, the driving sequences are kind of chill, especially in the rain. Oh, I wish I could get out. That's a side quest thing on the side of the road right there, but the game won't let me out of the car at this moment. I watch games. I know what's up. I know what's up. I've seen Scooby-Doo. I've understood Scooby-Doo. I think anyone of taste and culture understands Velma's the true pick right there. Velma's the catch. Alright, we're getting close to the lumber mill. I think there's somewhere in the parking lot we gotta stop. Let us get over there. That's Braydock, welcome in. The collector's edition came with 6 pin badges. They look nice. Glad I got it. I got it too! I'm so glad to hear other people getting the collector's edition in here. It's so cool. And I really love to see people supporting this series. And Braydock, welcome in. How's your weekend going? Are we smashing? Oh, there we go. They lift it up for us. I don't know who lifts that gate up. What does Daphne even do aside from stand around and say Jeepers? She's the one that figures stuff out, man. She's the one that's on this stuff. She's the one that figures everything out. She got it under control, man. She got it locked. Everybody else is like, wow, what are we going to do? There's monsters everywhere. And she's like, no, man. I have this oversized magnifying glass, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get shit done. You children can go wait at your hippie van. I'm going to get shit done. Every time, man. Go back and watch. You'll see I'm right. You'll see that's exactly how it happens. Oh, you said Daphne. All right, yeah, Daphne just gets kidnapped alive. Daphne is there because Fred wants to bang her. That is Daphne's purpose in the park. Basically. And it's very sad because he ain't never getting that, let's be honest. That's not happening.
I'm going in alone. You two stay here. I can't concentrate on profiling with other people around me.
Now hold on a minute. We're investigating this case together.
Listen, I can't risk the crime scene being compromised by you two.
What are you saying? You're not the only professional law enforcement officer here, Agent Morgan. We know how to secure a crime scene.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. But this is how I operate. Furthermore...
Yes? Furthermore what?
To me, the outsider FBI agent, every citizen of this town is a suspect. You two could be in on this whole thing for all I know. I have to keep suspects out of the crime scene.
How can you say such a thing? Is he making fun of us? We should have left him behind and come here by ourselves.
You're right. I've never been so insulted.
Sorry, but I'm just doing my job.
It is kind of JoJo-ish posing, isn't it, Gamagumo? Now, you guys stay out here in the rain. I'm going to go do FBI stuff.
Zach, if they're pros, then we should let every first-person shooter gamer out there join the SWAT team.
Ouch! Hacking posing!
Zach, they're here.
And now we've got more zombies to deal with. So that's a thing now. I don't know him. I don't know what he's like. Can he be trusted? I don't know. Uh-oh. They're coming. Oh crap! I want to shoot that exploding barrel, damn it! Oh god. Coming.
Great. Amazing.
Nope, not amazing. Not amazing at all. Backed into a corner here. I thought that was a headshot, it totally wasn't.
Yes.
There we go. Whew, used almost a full clip on those three. And then suddenly Resident Evil out of nowhere. I don't know you, that's my purse! So are these evil people part of your unresolved issues and backed up libido? I will say, without talking too much about the behind the scenes in this game, that Swery has said that the parts with these zombie ghost shadow things, he calls them shadows, aren't meant to be taken strictly literally. So we shouldn't assume that Agent York is actually shooting zombies, and that's why he hasn't mentioned anybody. Oh my god, that building was full of zombies that came out of nowhere. So yeah, this part isn't strictly literally. Why does an FBI agent have so little ammo? Actually, this gun has infinite ammo, if I remember correctly. So, it's infinitely heavy, which means that York never skips leg day. Never ever. Nano, you're heading off to bed too? Thanks for hanging around, Nano. Hope you had a great time. Glad to have you with us, and we will see you around. Yeah, Swery didn't want this game to have combat at all, so these parts were kind of shoehorned in. And here's the thing. I think this game would have been significantly better with no combat. I would have enjoyed this game so much more if there was no combat in it. Because you can tell the combat wasn't really well built. They didn't spend a ton of time for it. And I don't blame them at all, because they didn't want to put the combat in there. They got forced to put it in there. But it just doesn't fit. Like, if all this was a game where you wander around town solving a crime and having some weird times, that'd be amazing. I would love that so much. But it isn't. You gotta be fighting periodically. It is what it is. It is what it is. And like I said, it's not something I enjoy about the game. We'll see. Kind of want the sequel to not have combat. I think we already saw some screens of combat in the early trailer. So unfortunately, I think that that hope is out the window, unfortunately. Could have saved all that combat budget on more whistle tunes. Can you imagine? Just like every scene would have its own unique whistling. That'd be beautiful, and I would have paid 3 times as much for that. Hey, Teeps, welcome in. Teeps, how are you doing today? How's your weekend going? I hope everything's going good. Like, who even are these people, and why isn't anyone pissed off about corpses? Like I said, it's not meant to be taken literally. You're not necessarily actually shooting zombies or anything. It's metaphorical zombies. Hello? Wow! Hey, it's that dude in the red raincoat that attacked us earlier. What's he doing in here? 2 ghosts, that's awesome.
Just as I thought, Zach. This is where Anna was killed.
Alright, time to start profiling right here. Let me catch up on chat a little bit first. That's your teeps, you're doing well and your weekend has been relaxing. Topping it off by hanging out here as usual before going to do my grocery shopping. Sounds like a cool, chill weekend. I'm doing good though, teeps. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. If I had a nickel every time I metaphorically shot up some zombies, you and us all, Joe, you and us all. Profiling start.
Hey, come here.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Also, did anybody notice that the frame rate is suddenly way better than it was before? I wonder if it's because we're indoors. I wonder if the frame rate's just better indoors than it is outside. That's weird. But Shane, profiling is wrong. What if it's criminal profiling? And hey, Aqualung, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. That sounded like porn. Is homie just sitting here thinking about porn? Malicor, welcome in. No, he's doing FBI stuff. He's doing important FBI stuff. Holy shit, we just got an SMG. That's cool. That'll probably help in our backwoods criminal investigation. Just having an SMG. That's awesome.
Zach, it's almost like an altar. Was the murder some kind of ritual?
That's weird. There's a ladder, but we can't go up it. Keep going this way then. I guess that's a wrap. That's possible. That's what I'm thinking I watch. But yeah, the frame rate is so much smoother in here. Breathtaking. Why was it wiggling near the top? It wasn't supposed to be. I don't think it did that in my PC copy. That's just freaking weird. The pickle dimension. The infinite pickles explain everything. The phone's ringing. Hello?
Where are you hiding?
You got the reverse peace sign. So, that's bad. That, but the other way around. Alright. That's creepy as hell. Let's see what there is around here. This looks like a little safe room. Which is good, because after that call, I want some safety. How are we doing on everything? We're doing pretty good on hunger. We're doing pretty good on sleep. You got it, I watch games. Upside down. Chupa Chups. Delicious. Smoked salmon? Of course. You're telling me I go to a long abandoned lumbering yard and find smoked salmon in a rusted out old locker? Yes, please. I would love to have some of that. I will not think about the sanitary implications of eating this at all. Not even a tiny bit. Just going straight into my stomach. Hard smoked salmon is a thing. Oh, really? There's actually logic behind this? I'm actually shocked. Is that like a beef jerky type situation? Because that's wild then. Key to the engineering section. Sweet. Smoked hot, so fully cooked, usually canned or jarred. That was not canned or jarred, that was on a plate, but alright. I can get behind that, that's cool. Now, there is one other thing I should mention here. One of the greatest mysteries in all of Deadly Premonition history. One thing that Deadly Premonition players have been debating for eons. And that is... Let's see, where is it? Wait, do I not still have it? No, here. Do I not still have it? Oh no! Hang on, let me look. I don't know where it went. I had a turkey sandwich before. It appears to be gone. Yeah, the turkey sandwich, the 3D model for the turkey sandwich in this game just doesn't make any sense. What is on the turkey sandwich in this game? Oh, it's the card, that's why. Let me see if I can get the card then. Trading cards. Here we go. What is on this turkey sandwich? What on earth? Where even is the turkey? I mean, I guess that purple, black down there could be like eggplant or something. The type of lettuce, dark lettuce. And I see around the corners there's some pink that maybe that's the tomato or something, but there's some green in there that maybe that's a different type of lettuce. What is the white? It seems to be mostly made up of something thick and white. And I'm like, turkey! Turkey's not like that. If that is mayo, then holy shit, that is a lot of mayo. That is a truly epic amount of mayo. Turkey breast meat, it's so pale though. It's like the color of Elmer's glue. I have always wondered what the hell is on this sandwich, and I don't know. It's a pretty normal amount of mayo for Japan, is it? I wouldn't know. Dark lettuce and... I don't know. You'd think if you looked at a turkey sandwich or a picture of a turkey sandwich, you wouldn't be sitting here thinking, where's the turkey? But that's what I'm thinking. Fish roe, thank you, Teeps. I guess it could be a turkey salad sandwich, but they don't call it that. Plus, it mentions on the turkey is tasty and juicy, and I wouldn't really think that they'd be calling that unless it was like whole turkey. It could be cream cheese, but even then, that's a lot of cream cheese. I got questions, is what I'm saying here, chat. Everything that's been happening in this game, and this is my main concern. My primary concern is what's going on with that sandwich. Looks like an upside-down peace mark, written in blood. Anything else we need to do in here right now? Oh, there's infinite lollipops, too. That's wonderful. Now, dark cabbage, I can believe. It's more, what is that white on there? What is that? Is it just too much of one weird ingredient? My concern is that you apparently brought along a spear suit to a crime scene. York has priorities. And they may not line up with anyone else's priorities, but he's got priorities. Alright, so I think this might be a good place to call it quits for night one of our Deadly Premonition playthrough. We've gotten through a couple of the combat areas. We've gotten a couple of clues now. We've investigated the crime scene of our first victim. We have our first real lead, which is the broken stiletto heel at the crime scene that did not belong to the murderer. There was a second person besides the murderer at the crime scene with a broken heel. And whoever that is may have some information about who the actual murderer is. And of course there's more evidence to find around the lumber mill as well. We got to keep looking around there. But yeah, it is that time again, John Emperor. But I hope you had a wonderful time hanging out with me today. I hope you're enjoying watching this game, whether you are new to it or not. I'm slightly thrown that we haven't spent the whole stream on side quests. The side quests are kind of tricky to find in here. And if you're really into the story, you might not find any of them. It's a weird thing. Like, you have to really, like, shove the story aside to find side quests. Malicor, I bet it was Colonel Mustard in the library with a candlestick. Shh, don't let everybody know. It's still a secret. We haven't got that far yet. But Emperor, thank you for stopping by. Will, Sirius, John, I Watch Games, Other Rin, Joda, Teeps, Arthur, Malicor. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Angel Snowfall, good to see you in here. So next stream, the next schedule will be for next week, because this is our last stream for the week. Thursday is going to be bonus Thursday. We're going to play Star Wars The Old Republic. And then next week, as the same time as tonight, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to be playing Deadly Premonition all 3 days. So if you enjoyed the game, stop by any or all of these days. We got plenty of it coming up. And Dreadful Zombie, thank you for hanging out as well. Good to see you in here. Oh yeah, Mike, that was such a gimmick. That was an amazing gimmick. I Watch Games, I love that. So we've got one last thing to do before we call it a night, and that is... how about we go find somebody else to go hang around with? Because I bet there's some cool folks live that we can go hang around with. I would not leave you folks hanging. Let me just check and see who all is around. Make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. And while I'm looking to see who else is online, Win has thrown some links in chat that might interest you. Got a link to my Twitter, if you want to keep track of what I'm doing outside of the stream. We got a link to my YouTube if you want to get caught up on any of the games I've played in the past. And we've got a link to my Discord if you would like to converse with us outside of the stream. Feel free to jump in on that one. And let me see. Holy craps. I see somebody is still online that I have no idea why they're still online. Are they literally still streaming right now? Yes, I see somebody streaming that we never get to raid before. But who's raided us, so I want to go thank them for that. Lost, thank you for hanging around as well. Deviant Fish, good to have you in here. Husketeer, always a fun time. Dukos, good to see you. And Will, thanks as well. If you want to stick around for just a minute, I'd appreciate it, because we are going to go raid a retro streamer by the name of Sharpie. He is a very cool streamer. He's currently attempting to beat every Sega game ever made, and he's making amazing progress on it too. Very cool guy, just recently got partnered, and oh my god, does he deserve it. Hard-working guy, great personality. You're going to have a great time if you come with me, so why don't you join me over there? Say hi to Sharpie, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But if you've got other things to do, I'll just say as I always do. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves till next week, everyone.